in the place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? That'd be just swell. Mandy, how are you in Welsh? How are you? There you go. Sam, greetings. Very, very bread. Very Joey Boswell. Greetings. Shine. I was saying an Australian accent. How you doing, mate? You are not, obviously you're not an Australian bowler, but you know. You've skipped the adverts. Thank you a lot, Mandy. Thank you very, very much. Now my daughter will starve. I hope you're happy. That's 24p I'm missing out on there. Terrible behaviour. Absolutely terrible behaviour. How are we? Lulu Bellatini. How are you? How are you in yourself? How's life 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle? Is the weather any better up there? Because it's been lovely down here. Down here with us commoners at sea level. It's been lovely. Not saying it's warm. Not saying it's warm. But it certainly wasn't cold, and it was lovely to be out. And all I was wearing was a t-shirt and a hoodie. I really should have put some trousers on, shouldn't I? I'm only joking. At least you can get stuck behind a dang infomercial length ad. They are ridiculous, aren't they? I mean, for people who I actually like, I will sit through those adverts. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I will sit through them. But it is getting stupid. 10 seconds into a video, a 90-second commercial comes on. It's ridiculous. Tomasz, have I weighed myself today? I have, and I've put weight on since the last, since the last time I weighed myself. 95.3. I'm in the Welsh language stations at the moment, but yeah, I'm there or thereabouts. When I'm not in a bucket hat, am I wearing bread? The loaf hat diet? Could be. Feckin' wet, just throwing it down. It's been lovely here. Today's the first day in a long, long day that it hasn't pissed down all day long. It was sunny, it was bright, it was mild, it was lovely to be out. A crackly radio Merseyside, which sounds like me. It does. Yeah, it was lovely. And also I've done something a bit odd today. Except I haven't really. There's been a couple lately that are ridiculously long. Should be able to run those before a video itself is more. Yeah, it should be at least 10 minutes long before you throw in a video. You do deserve a VPI for that one.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. I have watched videos where the adverts have been longer than the actual video itself. I think there's something wrong with that. But like I say, if it's someone I like, or it's one of the community, I will sit through video after video, ad after ad after ad, just to make sure, you know, Dwayne Eddies and all that. Eventually, you know what I mean? Yeah, oh man. I bought something today. I bought one of those Revitive Medic things that Ian Botham is advertising when he's not sending pictures of his Albert Dock around the world. It's brilliant, and also it's scary. I put on a very, very, very low setting to begin with earlier on, just to test it, and it felt nice. And then I had a look through and it said people usually go about 40% to start off with. All right, I'll up it to 40%. And it felt like I was being attacked from under the bed by the thing that lives under the bed, you know what I mean? It's amazing. Yeah, the foot thing, because I've been suffering from cramps a lot lately, I thought if I get that and just give it a go, maybe it's a circulation issue that I've got, or maybe it's just the stroke. But using NEMS on it, because I did that while I was in the hospital. They put the pads on to try and get the foot and the leg to move. So it's not the first time I've had this, but I had my foot on there earlier on, and when I put up to 40%, I've not gone any further than that yet. I will do at some point, because I am an absolute heathen for stuff like that. But it felt like I was just grabbing hold of me. It was brilliant. I had done that to begin with a really nice mellow bit, and then went for a walk, and I did 1.5 miles, which is nice. Then when I get home, just give it a go. You can bring it with you and not plug it in. It's chargeable. It's boss. Calf muscles are in bits. I feel your pain, man. Casper, Wagwan and Ting. Just 1 foot. No, it's 2 feet. But my left calf is the one that's hurting, and the left foot is the one that wasn't working. So they only put the pads on the 1 foot when I was in hospital, because that was the one they needed to move. The other one was fine as it was. But it's a really good thing, to be honest with you. See how I go with it, yeah? You'd be interested to hear. Dad's looked and looked, but always shied off with them. Always it's controlled diabetes and anticoagulant medications. Eltel, thank you, yeah. He's just reached 1,000 subs as well, Eltel. He'd sent a video out about that earlier on. It's finally above 0. Marvellous. YouTube star and Blue Skyer, yep. But so far, using it, I understand why it's going to be good for me. It says it'll take possibly 6 to 8 weeks. Other people on forums have said the first couple of days they felt better. So anything in between the first couple of days and 8 weeks, and we'll see how far we get. But I like it. I felt better going for a walk earlier, apart from the fact that my knees are still knackered. But just that little bit, half an hour on a very, very low setting, and my car felt a lot better. Joey, how you doing, bud? But it does, I mean, it was 300 bloody quid, like, you know what I mean? The good thing about that one is it's also got the thing that you can put the little pads, the 2 little pads, you can plug that in as well and then put it on your arm or your hand. So I'll be able to use it for more than one thing. Can you sit on it? You could do. I don't know what good that'd do for you. Apart from maybe, I don't know, burst your piles. I know 300. It's a lot of cash, but I have been suffering so bad. I want to see how it goes over the next week. Does the cramp that I either get or threatens, does that calm down slightly? And if it does, for me that'll be worth the money. If also then it means me walking gets a bit better, then it's definitely worth the money. And 3.5 years into me recovery, I don't think it's too much to pay for something that might work. If it doesn't work, I've tried it. If it does, money well spent. Need some therapeutic acupressure massage, stretch something. Foot spa would have been cheaper. Yeah, Mandy, but a foot spa doesn't have electric pulses going through your muscles. That's the whole point of this, is it needs to be electric muscles going through, electric pulses going through your muscles to contract and release and contract and release. The same as with the thing with my hand. Oh, there you go. The thing with my hand as well, it's the same kind of thing. So, yeah. Muscle stimulation. Whereas a foot spa would just be nice. It'd feel nice afterwards. Yeah, you're happy. It's finally warmer. That speaks volumes, that, doesn't it? It's 0 degrees or just over 0 degrees. Delighted that it's finally warmer. Last week I had 6 nights below -10 and 4 of them below -14. That is ridiculous. Good justification, yeah. I've made it sound like a bargain because it is. If it does, I mean, money is money at the end of the day. I would rather swap money for being healthy, and hopefully that's what I've done today. Get me moving better, yeah. With the good value of it, you've more money to buy a new camera or 7. I think I've got enough cameras. Although I wouldn't mind getting a Nikon ZR. I wouldn't mind one of them, but that would have to be a lotto win or a footy, a win on the coupons of a weekend, maybe. About £2,000 all in, I think. Camera and lens. So it'd have to be a decent win, wouldn't it? And that £2,000 I could buy a van, couldn't I? A cheap little van. With a camp bed in the back of it. With carpet up the walls, obviously. So it looks like a 70s hippie shagging palace. Your foot nerves lock up sometimes during sex. You hate it. Your feet are all jacked up. Heavy, man, heavy. Mine used to as well, but that was normally when I was paying the bill afterwards. You might drop to freezing overnight in Texas. Hopefully the last freeze of winter. Janviers crossed. Janviers crossed. You remember your dad had the muscle stimulator for the stomach, bought through some TV shop in the 90s. That, by any chance, wasn't Gym Body 8, was it? Gym Body 8, if I remember rightly. Ooh, Tom Ash.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. 34, lovely stuff. At least the local wildlife will be looked after during the chill. It will be. And it'll be nice to see the squirrels finally roasting their nuts. I need to go and do that squirrel walk. The weather's getting better now, so it's getting close. Oh, Lulu Bellatini, go ahead. We'll have that. We'll have that. We'll piggly ding you. There you go. That's what it is, switched on, go ahead. Coincidentally, 3-4 is tomorrow's scoreline. It is. Marcus Rashford scoring 5 goals despite the fact that he's in Barcelona. That's how bad we are. I think there's going to be absolute murder outside the ground tomorrow. I reckon there's going to be about 10 times as many police as normal, but there will still be absolute iron girder out there. Oh, what have we got? Oh, Tay. We can put that on at the same time, can't we? A nice bucket of tea. A nice bucket of tea. Speaking of which, that's lovely, that. It's very, very nice and warm as well. It's the perfect temperature and it tastes lovely. You grab the £40 bag of sunflower seeds. What? How big's a £40 bag of sunflower seeds? The Big Box Hardware Store. Funnily enough, I saw Big Box Hardware Store supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in '72. What a gig, man. You see, suggesting that United have bought most of the Seat Unique Sports Direct Domingo's Steakhouse and Grill. Oh, brilliant. Absolute girder. Do you want to flake it with that, love? Do you want to flake it with that? You could, couldn't you? But if you drop the flake into hot tea, it would turn into... Wouldn't be hot chocolate, would it? It'd just be melty. Take the flake. Nay to the tea. There you go. Yo, yo, yo. I'll take the flake and then nay to the tea, yo. Lovely stuff. They are boss, aren't they, flakes? By the way, and indeed the way. My daughter rang me, was it this morning or early this afternoon, and showed me round the room, did a video call and showed me round the room, and she's made a really good job of it, her and her mates. A really good job. And then spent about half an hour. I want this, Dad, I want that, Dad, but I can't buy this, Dad, but I can't buy that, Dad. For fuck's sake, shut up. She was doing me head in. She wanted an air dryer. You know, one of those like a drying rack, but one that's heated. So you put your stuff on it and it dries it out. She wanted one of those. She got one of those today, but an hour after I spoke to her, and she was panicking. Feckin' idiot. But it looks fantastic. Obviously, me turning up with the extra paint, that was the thing. That was the thing. Normally you just get the £20 one, but you didn't like going to the shop as much as hubby. All right, of course. If you don't like going to the shops, buy in bulk. Dodgy message sending. What's dodgy message sending? Who's sending dodgy messages? You sending filth. When we beat them 4-0 the other year, police horse chasing one of their fans full chat down Walton Lane. See what? See, I missed all that. I saw all that in the 80s and that was bad enough, but because of where I was in the street end and the fact that they kept him in afterwards, by the time they come out I'd gone. Or I was in one of the pubs and they weren't allowed anywhere near the pubs on County Road. So I missed all that. This time, however, I'll be heading in the same direction as most of them will be. Down Regent Road, or down Regent Road, depending on where you come from. Will you grow any of the seeds? It does definitely sound like it should be in a massive Hessian sack. Bag of sunflower seeds written on it. In the same way that the Arsenal midfield sack of rice should be the same thing. Because they've got two players, Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice. Saka Rice, man. Will you be growing the seeds of love? Growing the seeds. We have been talking about football anyway, so. Back of the net, dink dank new. Sunflowers do occasionally pop up. They're totally anemic looking. Less than a foot tall and eventually just bake in the sun. Shithouse sunflowers is what you're saying really, aren't you? How on earth? Are you sure they're sunflowers if they're under a foot? Mum's older sister told you the other day that on a confirmation day it snowed as they headed to the church, and that was the 24th of April. That's a bad sign, I would say. The sign of an unhappy God, apart from the fact that obviously there is no God or gods. But yeah. Esther, how you doing? I just read that as Hiya Ali. It's all, isn't it? By the way, Ali did text earlier on. She's been in Dublin this weekend. Whatever she gets up to in Dublin, we just don't know. She's back around about 9 o'clock, I think she said. Dwarf sunflowers are a thing, are they? Every sunflower I've seen, obviously, because they're hanging over people's bloody back gardens, aren't they? They're all massive. I wouldn't see the ones that are not over people's garden fences. That's a stupid thing for me to say. The sun, what am I talking about? No, not sunflowers. Snowdrops and the daffodils have been out, haven't they? So hopefully, fairly soon, there'll be a few more flowers appearing. And I hope this year, like last year, on the grass verge over the road from us, they've got all the wildflowers, because that was amazing. And there were so many bees. Amazing, man. Next time, if it does, I will go there with a proper camera. I struggled last year. Will you like a sunflower in summer? Secret birth, it could be. Or she could be doing wet work for Lulu Ballatini on the phone. Target acquired. Danes mainly do confirmation. As in, you ask 13-year-olds if they want the money, gifts and a massive party. They will all say yes, at which point they'll go off to become goths and draw pentangles. I can't remember. Don't even know what they're called anymore. Pentacles, testicles. You can get multi-headed and different colours too. I want a multi-headed Hydra. Charlie Bravo 04. Charlie Bravo 04. Christine, how are you? You've got a crocus up in the front. It's coming. Have you tried natural yogurt, Tomash? You've a couple of times tried growing dwarf sunflowers in large pots. Have you tried putting them in small pots? They're a bit underwhelming. You feel that unlike a commercial farmer, you don't fertilise enough. And modern plants need more, you do. More shite. 28th of March, the clocks move forward. They spring forward. At which point it's going to be another hour of light at the end of the day. How boss is that, man? Pentagram, that's the one. Not a pentangle. Who were a folk band from the 60s, aren't they? You grew some multi-headed copper-coloured sunflowers. Wasn't that a TV show on a Saturday morning with Noel Edmonds? No, I don't trust Noel Edmonds. He's an untrustworthy bearded piss flap. I don't like him. Dick Advocaat, you can get arrested for that, Esther. You can get arrested for that. Been looking for the common January and February flowers. Sometimes they grow under the snow. Oh yeah. It does insulate them, doesn't it? So far the winter's crazy cold. Set them back over a month, I get that. But it does. Underneath snow is warm. Above snow is bloody freezing cold. Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. Does a bit, doesn't it? Multi-headed copper-coloured sunflowers. I'll be up for that. Shall we unveil, Mandy? Shall we unveil your latest thing? Creation. Is it a creation? It's a creation, isn't it? Snowdrops are usually hairy. Like sometimes mid-January, not a single one yet. We've got them here. We have got them here. It's boss. How's you on the dog squad? Well, Tilly was out earlier on, full of the joys of spring. Literally, because it's almost spring. The colder it is, the better flowers you get off snowdrops. They love the cold. They look hardy bastards, don't they? Yes, you know what I mean, Mandy. Your latest creation, not your latest thing. Because it is wonderful, by the way. By the way. Is it time for it? Is it? Because there's something going on, you see. Something we've put together. Hopefully for the community. Hopefully. So yes. Right, especially those of us who are from the UK, you might sort of recognise part of this. But there you go, and now on Bears Post TV, an exclusive. Funnily enough, Tomash, funnily enough, yes, Bears Post TV. Slightly old school. The concept behind this is a channel where anybody who doesn't want to have their own channel but would like to occasionally just send in a video or something can do so. You know the way Steve sometimes sends in videos of what he's been up to? We can show them on here during the live stream, which is sound, but we can put them on a channel, so it's a voice for people in the community. It is the life of buildings. It's the Liverpool waterfront, an approximation thereof, rather than Tower Bridge, absolutely. It was Thames TV, but of course it's a better version of it because it's Bears Post TV. And there you go. There is your Bears Post TV channel. I'll pin that for the time being, and then we'll pin to the folks. There you go. Dink dank do. Yeah, the Porcelain Bureau. It's going to be sound. It's going to be sound. So if anybody wants anything that you want to put on a screen but don't want to actually start a channel themselves, let me know. I'll find a way if they're like long or big videos. I'll be able to. I don't know. I'll do a Dropbox or something that people can put them in. Then I'll just do a quick edit and we'll put them up there. I'm going to try and make it look like it's a TV station for our community. So there'll be loads of things. There'll be regular things going on. We'll try and promote. Obviously at the moment, there's very few subscribers, but we'll try and promote people as much as possible as well. Got to play it again. Do you mind if I play it again, Sam? Sorry, Mandy, do you mind if I play it again? Subscriptions, flying. Mandy is working on scheduling and ads, which are going to be amazing, by the way. But for those who missed it, remember the Thames ident and just watch this in absolute awe of how good it is. Isn't it fantastic? Isn't it brilliant? And so, of course, if anybody's got any ideas what they want to do as well, or could be done on there, just let us know. It's nice to have a community hub, I think. And that can be the community hub. I suppose I could open up community on there as well, couldn't I? So you can all chat as well, proper chats. Yeah, Mandy, it's absolutely amazing. As I say, especially for those of us in the UK, you will recognise that straight away. It's incredible. A nice bit of twanging. It is very, very nice. Ingrid and what? Ingrid and Humphrey? Who's Ingrid and Humphrey? See what? Bears Paws news, only good and funny news. That is definitely something that has been considered. So I will, yeah, I wouldn't mind. You see, the thing is as well, what I could do here, I could get myself a camel hair Mac, couldn't I? Like one of those overcoats, and a proper like a microphone with the BPTV cube on there as well, and then go and do news reports from all over the place. Clink Goulash, Bears Paws TV, Southport. Now here's Tom with the weather. Which is an album by Shaq, by the way. You can't watch the original Thames one without singing along. Here they are now, Morecambe and Wise. It's amazing what comes to mind, isn't it? I think for me it's, is it Rising Damp? That comes to mind as soon as I see it. And maybe Kenny Everett's video cassette or video show. Play it again, Sam. Casablanca, of course, yeah. Humph. Ah, Humph. Harumph, the Humph. Do the Humphy Humph. Are you thinking theme days? Not Wednesdays and Sundays, no, because I'm busy on those days. But we could have theme days. Could be a weather day, yeah. Have a blind weatherman or lady. We could do. We could have a blind weather lady called Claire Skies, couldn't we? Because that's what I used to do in my little newspaper that I did in the pub. The weather was done by Claire Skies, which I thought was a nice little pun. You too, Mandy, you too, yeah. Here's Tom with the weather. Is a Bill Hicks line, it is, before the Shaq LP. That's where they got it from. But obviously, I think people know who Bill Hicks is. Not everyone knows who Shaq are. And it's a really good album, so go and listen to it. Because they're from Liverpool as well, you see. It is. Bill Hicks was fantastic. Were you given that line on many an occasion during your youth, by any chance? Non-Brits haven't got a clue. I know it's very 70s UK, to be honest with you. And I like the fact that it's come out slightly blurred, not completely pin sharp, which makes it look genuinely like it was from the 70s. It works really well. Stormy Cloud, could be. Definitely. For a change, I know, yeah, but I can't help it. Brought up in the UK mainly, wasn't I? Sam, you grew up seeing it as well, so you do recognise it. Yeah, it's about when it was first done. I had to put the music over it. I'm trying to find something with it. The music had fit, and then the folk thing, which is the outro for my videos. Thought that little bit there sounds okay. And when I first heard that and then saw how good the actual ident was, it was just, I thought, oh, this is amazing. This is perfect, absolutely perfect. It looks brilliant, but it also looks as though it was meant to be with Bears Paws TV. Yeah, Esther, the Thames one is on YouTube. Loads of UK comedy from the 70s and 80s had that at the start of it. So we grew up on it. possibilities and the potential are huge, aren't they? Need to get 50 subs so that Bears Paws TV can do live streams as well. So you never know. We could go live. We could start doing like Tommy Robinson-esque reporting from places. That could be the next Dennis Pennis. There you go. Esther's rides, journeys on e-bikes. That could work. The Netherlands by e-bike. Jack and Ori with Sam, it could work well, definitely. PBS has got a lot to be thankful for. Kugri with our Ellen could be, but she has to say, "Where are you? Let's be having you" before every episode. Esther doesn't watch YouTube. She says watching YouTube, but it's interesting. And of course, there could be pastiches. There could definitely be pastiches on there. Animated little series, anything goes. Make it Monday for cooking, gardening and crafts, etc. Safe water sports with Captain Kayak. That might get a different kind of crowd turning up, but yeah, we like that one. Safe water sports. Always safe water sports. Get tested beforehand. Oh, hello, what's this? Who's drinking? Ooh, Huache. Indeed. This looks a great drink. We still haven't tried this. None of us have tried this, have we? And we need to. Sure, man, wouldn't you love us? Wouldn't you love us? Look at us. Ah, Jesus. Wouldn't you just? And now on Bears Paws TV, we're off to Let's Be Avenue in enchanting Norfolk for Helen's Roasts. See, there's so many possibilities, so many. Yeah, if any of you want to use it to advertise your channel as well, of course. It's supposed to be this just a little community of ours. A fuck about community. But for advertising what you do, and for doing stuff that you don't want to do on your own channel because it'll mess with the algorithm. So if you're busy doing walks like I do all the time, and all of a sudden I fancy doing a gaming thing, just put it on that channel instead, and then it doesn't interfere with the alga. Let's have a Mr. Motivator in the morning. We could do, couldn't we? Obviously I couldn't do it because I can barely walk the length of myself, never mind getting dressed up in lycra and being active in the morning. Esther needs a stiff one. Kip has read, Lulu Bellatini, hurry up, go on, run. Pee break, the pee break, the The great idea was Thames TV, a former local TV station. It was it's a regional one. Thames was you've got ITV in the UK, which is split into Granada in the northwest, Tyne Tees in the northeast, Anglia for Norfolk and Suffolk, Thames for London. It was a Harlech for Wales, wasn't it? Central for the Midlands. So each one had their own little ident, and each one used to make their own TV shows. The idea for this, by the way, had nothing to do with me. The idea was down to Mandy again, who thought it'd be a good idea just to have a little bit of somewhere where people can just throw stuff into it and feel like they're contributing if they want. Rather, I mean, some people genuinely don't want to have their own channel, but they're quite happy that if there's birds outside They might take a quick video of the birds outside and stuff like that. You heard that for in here? Maybe your next door neighbour's watching the stream as well and you can hear it through the shower. No, because you've got the hole in there, like, obviously. 5 kippers, 5 kippers. Yeah, Mandy, great idea. Do we need to call the AA? We could do. Which is the Automobile Association, of course. Central, you had the ball. You did with the colours at the bottom. It was the spinning ball. Which looked like the earth, but with the colours. Colours of the rainbow down the side, wasn't it? Anglia had the silver thing on a horse. The knight on a horse spinning round as well. It's good. Granada had the G with the arrow pointing up because we're in the north. And Granada stuff used to be from the north. Granada TV, from the north. Yeah, Yorkshire. Had Yorkshire, of course, didn't they? Yorkshire. Yeah, Sale of the Century. Anglia, whenever I see that, it's definitely Sale of the Century. Absolutely 100%. But I'm absolutely amazed how well that came out. Mandy's definitely got the skills there, hasn't she? The S-kills to pay the B-ills. Playroom. Christine. Bolsh. It's all about the Bolsh. It was only one ball as well. Very Hitlery. Play school, yeah. Romper room. That sounds like a very Tory MP. It took 3 hours. Jeez, mate. See, I would have thought it took a lot longer than that, to be honest with you. But it's worked out perfectly. Kids programme, I know. Play school. Let's have a look through the round window. 3 hours well spent. It is perfect, isn't it? Absolutely perfect. Perfect because it's got Liverpool rather than London, obviously. But yeah, you've seen Granada occasionally as well, but mostly Thames. Oh man, Granada stuff was much better. Bit like over there, TV2 is a station in and of itself, but also has 8. That's the one, yeah, exactly the same. And then each one of those regional stations, once it gets to a certain time during the day, you'll have like the 6 o'clock news for the whole country, and then at 6:30, each regional area would have their own regional news, because nobody in London needs to know about a car crash in Liverpool, do they? You know what I mean? And all that kind of jazz. Film about Macca on Prime soon, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That was Play Away with Brian Cant. Oh, I remember that, yeah, Brian Cant. Got to be careful saying his name, haven't you? Especially in London. What do you call me? Yes, Esther. Yesterday. What you call me? You mugging me off like a two-bob. A brief cinema release there. Prime at the end of the month. Why did I say Prime with so many R's? Prime. Yeah, the main station switches over to local news. Say exactly the same over there. And now the news in your area. Today, a man fell over on Blackpool Pier. 27th. Out in the cinema over there as well. A gallery segment, yes. I'll need to try and find music that is similar to, but not the same as, the Take Heart gallery. What was the other one before Take Heart as well? The mind's gone blank. The Beeb, yeah. It's all about the Beeb, bro. You know what I mean? Could have a gallery segment. And you can send stuff in. That's the main thing as well. Send stuff. Vision on, that's the one, sorry. I should know that, shouldn't I? With me being an old man. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. And maybe if there's enough material, it could be an entire night's TV, couldn't it? Imagine that. A proper entire night schedule of TV on one channel. I love doing stuff like this. I love remaking things. And obviously it helps when you've got someone like Mandy who's really good at what she does with this. Because I couldn't do this at all. But I love the idea of remaking stuff. Pastiches. You get Yorkshire news, but 5 minutes away, your dad gets Granada. So you get to the better news, the more updated, the cooler news your dad. The ones with better trainees. With less sheep shit. Nico is short for Nicodemus, it is. My full name is Nicodemus under de minimis. Feel your pain. S4C if you're not careful with the tuna. With the tuna, Barbara, there's too much butter on me tuna ciabatta. Apparently John Lennon hated wings. John Lennon hated everything. Apart from himself. But he also didn't. More of a legs and thighs, guys. He was there, definitely. No wings, just the legs and the thigh. And apparently he liked a bit of breast as well, I've heard. Christine is now doing Felicity Kendall impressions. Barbara in The Good Life. Oh, Tom. Very nice indeed, very nice. Tom is on fire. He is, but you are getting a VP for that one.
Very poor indeed.
And I won't do the joke either about that. Because there is a joke about that, isn't it? Do you hear something about legs? Speak at the back of the knees and in stride appears. We did indeed. John Lennon hated his own singing voice, despite the fact that probably the entire world at the time loved it. He was a very complicated man.
Next.
Piggly ding, next. Anybody? Dust. Tokyo Legs and Thighs. I saw Tokyo Legs and Thighs supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. You're picking up on the twinkle in my eye. What? Twinkle? Ian Botham's legs. Hopefully it's only his legs that we see. Other people see far more than that from me, Ian Botham. I always loved that advert. What's Botham's secret? Well, we know what his secret is because he was sending it out all around the world, wasn't he? I was twinkling. Like dappled lights on the marine lake, twinkling. Oh my God, his eyes are twinkling. Speaking of which, there will be, I think have we got Double Jeff tonight? Double Jeopardy, I think we have. What about Yoko's voice? I've heard live vivisection that sounded better than Yoko. There's that famous video, isn't there, where John was playing alongside Chuck Berry and she was screeching. I could see Chuck Berry's face. He's like, what's this knobhead doing? Jeffers, plural. Double Jeopardy we have tonight. You've got a Yoko Ono 12-inch single. A joint venture with the Polyphonic Spree. Say what? Please. I hope it's in a Geordie accent. Got a new single by that Jurke Erner. Both of them used to have a moustache. He didn't by the time he was sending messages out, to be honest with you. Honestly, you have. Why? Why would he Yoko? Oh, mind you, it's the Polyphonic Spree, isn't it? Lulu Berrettini. And you're here on time as well for Double Jeopardy. The fox in the box, he would be as well. He is still intact. Does she screech on it or is she actually singing? Some of the stuff she did in the past was actually quite good, but most of it was just utter shite. The cat, I am the cat in the hat. Just give you the wink and the gun there, but you can't see it because it's underneath me brim. Brim full of ashy. I wish I was 45. Yeah, muy interesante. We have got Double Jeff. To keep you lovely ladies happy. You're always happy anyway, aren't you, Stan? Just gently open that Wendy for a couple of seconds, by the way. Yeah, both of them used to have a moustache. There's the wink and the gun. That's when you know you've done a good job. That's the kind of thing that absolute knobheads do to themselves in the mirror before they leave the house of a morning, isn't it? Who's the guy? You the guy. Burp the house, as the TikTok Americans say. See you what, motherfucker? Turning down a mic and seeing how annoyed Chuck Berry... I know, it was horrible, wasn't it? Will it be the back of Jeff's knees? You will have to watch. In stride, you will have to watch. Apparently Linda couldn't play or sing Makatorta. He did. And she couldn't sing great and couldn't play well, but she did learn. Fair play to her, like, you know what I mean? You're being spoiled tonight. You're having bass lessons from John Taylor earlier. Right, two things. One, he is one of the most underrated bass players in musical history. Absolutely amazing bass player. And he doesn't get the credit he deserves because, two, he is unnecessarily handsome. The backs of Jeff's knees, the backs of his knees. Actual backs of his knees. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? She says in the film, she knows she's not the best, but Paul loved her, and that was more important. It is. And if you're playing keyboard, you don't necessarily have to be fantastic at it. You can write all the music and you just say to her, right, I want you to play a couple of notes here and there, or throw a couple of chords in here, I'll show you how to play them. Nothing spectacular. No Rick Wakeman Moog solos or anything like that. Just play a little bit. Occasionally jump in and sing. It's sharing, isn't it? Sharing together with the person that means the most to you in the world. I think that must be amazing. Is that Tom biting his lip in anticipation? I think it might be. Or is that saying that in stride, whoever in stride might be, we know who in stride is biting his or her lip. It's her lip. Yeah. Speaking of Amazon Prime, you just had a notification that you can watch the basketball. It's Nuggets versus Warriors. If that's the case, I really do believe Warriors will beat any Nuggets. It is, and it's great the film brings justice in hindsight, it does. You'll stick to tomorrow night's Nuggets? Absolutely. Useless. Hair lip? Yeah. From the League of Gentlemen. Who is it, bless her? I'm not gonna spoil who it is. We know who it is. Just saying. Are you going somewhere? You can watch on telly for a change. It's pointless watching. We're going to get battered everywhere. Utter shite. Instride is being very coy. Oh, and she or he has just levelled up to level 1.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Striding up. Yeah, it's going to be shite tomorrow, by the way. A heavy defeat. Extreme violence. And a pain in the arse getting home. I'll be home for midnight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be awful. I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, well said, Sam. Well said. Congratulations. Hang on, we are. I'm hanging on, bruv. I'm hanging on. Sam is clapping. In time. Keep chatting to earn points. Keep chatting. Happy you can watch because it's bloody rare. Yeah. And it'll be rare if Everton win because we are shit at home. And there's reasons for that, by the way. Hang on. By the way. The reason why we spent years at the old stadium and now we're all sitting with different people and it's going to take a while. And eventually the atmosphere is going to be amazing at this new stadium, but it's going to take years, actual years. But, you know, we'll be grand. What is the sound of one Sam clapping? Well, good point. Just did a rewatch of Inside #9, and Steve and Reese are brilliant. The Psychoville crossover episode was superb. David and his mum. How many murders? Couldn't even watch Ajax. I could, and I had to turn over because Wigan were playing. Battered Hull all over the place. It was boss. They were Warriors as well. You going tomorrow, all being well. Look how far you're near the away fans. Row 18 looking miserable. Les Mis. I'll have to wear my bright orange kit. You might be able to spot me. What's the weather like tomorrow in the area? Weather tomorrow in the area. Maandag. Oh, fucking look. Two o'clock in the afternoon. Rain. 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Heavy rain. Water. Feckin' water. Do you want feckin' water? Fresh water. Fresh water. Good predicting. Good predicting. Don't worry about it. Your day will be made fairly soon. Feckin' water. Oh, you know, it's nice and clear anyway. Nice and clear. Lovely jubilee. If in-stride level's up and there's no Sam around to clap, does anyone hear it? Good question. You won't be watching. I won't be for most of it either. Wear something orange so you can spot us. You won't spot me anyway because I'm in the upper south stand. See what our new barman from Nazareth can do about the water. You might be able to turn it into something decent for you. You never know. See, in-stride's back and Sam's there. What's going on here? Feckin' water. That's much better. Well, the old Vino collapse on. Very nice. Yeah, feckin' rain tomorrow. What an absolute kick in the Richard. Wayne. La-di-da, upper south. There's you, lounge. Oh, roughing it in the lower east. That's you see, Tom's on the lower east side. He's from the lower east side. Saying that, it's rough where I am, to be honest with you. It looks lovely, but there's a lot of, I think, park enders in there. The language is fierce. Water. San Pellegrino. Tory Fanta. San Pellegrino. That's what it gets called in Liverpool. Tory Fanta. Which also sounds possibly like she should be in Donald Trump's cabinet, doesn't she? We don't do water that tastes like telly static. It is Tory Fanta. Is wine a forbidden word to type? It isn't. It should be alright. Don't know why. Why? Rain there tomorrow, but at least it's not snow and ice. Rain. It's alright. It's alright, baby. It's alright. I tell you what. We'll start. It is Tory Fanta could be the Secretary of Homeland Affairs, without a shadow of a doubt. Blonde, obviously. Botox. Mar-a-Lago face, all that kind of stuff. Evil, obviously. Right. So far, we've got 2 pictures, haven't we, for the calendar? Why is it always wine? It's never beer, it's always wine. Yeah, we've got 2 pictures so far. We've got January and February for the Jeff calendar. We've got March's poll. Would you like to see Jeff's poll? Go on then. Make your choices. Which one are we going for? 1, 2, 3 or 4? Put your choices below. Lovely ladies. Do you see the new Joyzy legislation? The Fight Unlawful Conduct and Keep Individual Communities Empowered Act. Or, the lambs look scared, they would do. Jeff 3 is not pretty. Jeff 3 looks like he's about to eat the lamb, but you know. There's more than one side to Jeff. There's the front of the knees, there's the back of the knees. Number 2 is very Daniel Radcliffe-y. The others do look like they might eat him. So we've got a 1 and a 4. What are we going for? Not an actual poll, just put it in the chat. Oh yeah, I could have done that, couldn't I? I could have actually put it. Absolute knob. Hang on. Give us a second, by the way. I'll do a poll. If I can spell. No, that's not 1. That's not 2. Now it is. The poll has been started. Could be for Peter. Hey, Peter. How do you pronounce it? Is it Peter? Or Pete? Pate, number 1, Pate. Pate. Flash him up again, you've got the memory of a goldfish. Go on then. See, 1 looks tough, but also he could be a considerate lover. That's very Daniel Radcliffe. He looks like a County Road baggard. See, that lamb looks alright. That looks pleased to be there, doesn't it? That one. Pre-stream checklist. Mandy, you cannot put a poll before a stream starts. Unfortunately. The chat doesn't start until the stream starts. So it couldn't be done. That's why. That is indeed why. More polls. More polls. You're pretty much the anti-Farage, aren't you? 4, he'd hurt you, but he'd apologise. That's the thing, isn't it? He would. He'd catch you, but he'd hold you afterwards as well. He would. Ooh, who have we got? It's 4 in the lead, is he? He is. 4's in the lead, man. He would. Oh, he would. He would. He's like that. He's a powerful but surprisingly tender lover, so he told me. Should we have more polls, yes or no? What do polls make? The prizes. And what are we on now? To keep you in the Jeff mood, go on. To keep you in the Jeff mood, we'll have a little bit more Jeff. Damn, these ladies can't get enough Jeff. Nick's writing is shit. Oh, thank you very much. I was emotional the other day writing my stuff, and that's what you say. Inspired by Jess painting my room. Didn't even realise he had a room. Where's this bloody room? And it's going in blue, is it? Ambient vibes for tidy minds. Now that sounds like an album I'd listen to. And you can't even see if he's got eyes like chipped ice there either, can you? Because he's looking away like an absolute shitbag. You heard Jeff is the reason Trump wears a diaper. Jeff is the reason why a lot of men wear diapers. Steve-O, how you doing, bud? Anne Helen, the Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field. Ruby Dooby Doo, tennis ball retrieval unit par excellence. Does look very album covery, doesn't it? First one, first up first. Shot it, Tadger. Jeff has been watching Still Game again, has he? That's Winston Ingram. Shot it, Tadger. Lovely. Don't bash me. I think it might have been very tongue-in-cheek from Jeff. Seeing as though I could write and he can't. And me writing the other day, I was feeling totes emotion. And that's the way he treats me. That's the way he treats me. Not a good result for Norwich, but on the plus side, Ipswich got battered by Wrexham. At least Yang is in your favour if Yin isn't. First message didn't come through. It's still, we're having problems, aren't we? We are still definitely having problems with all these messages. Get your filming ready. Steve, I'll get your filming ready, of course, yeah. We have a new channel. You're right, Blue. You weren't here earlier on, were you, Steve? Or you weren't here earlier. We've got a channel where if anyone wants to send anything in, we'll put it on there. It's called Bears Paws TV. And it goes a little something like this. So hopefully we'll get the community sending stuff in and then we can showcase it on a channel. We thought it'd be a nice idea. Well, Mandy thought it'd be a nice idea. I went along and I'm going to take all the credit for it. Like a credit hogging bastard. It's an interesting thought though, isn't it? Innit? You know what I mean? Innit? If you think about it really hard. It's an interesting thought. So hopefully over the next, I don't know, week or two, it'll start getting fleshed out a bit more and there'll be a bit more of an idea of what we need to do. But it's going to be good. We could even possibly have some stuff on there, couldn't we? Dennis Birdcamp could go on there on days where people are bored. I could find a way of doing that, couldn't I? We could do that. Connor, your message did not come through. It was your birthday yesterday. Oh, belated happy birthday for yesterday. Hope you had a good day, mate. Did you have fun? Means you won't have to scroll through 3 hours of me to rewatch Jeff, of course. Filth. Absolute filth. Yeah, schedule is taking shape. Water sports with Shane. Modelling with Laz. Climbing with Bellatini. Riding with Astor. Salmon and birds and Helen's roast. Sorted. Do something on your current job. Happy days, man. Say we can show stuff on the live stream. It's not a problem, but it'd be nice to have somewhere where these videos live and breathe. Because they do deserve to be seen, I think, as well. You're 32 now. Jeez, man. That's a lovely age. Old enough to be your dad. Horrible, isn't it? I'm not singing that. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Here's a whippersnapper. An absolute whippersnapper. Too bleeding young. That's what it is. Too young. I used to be 32. 4 or 5 years ago, I thought. In your mind, you think, don't you? I'm still only young. Oh, come on, 53 in the next couple of months. How did that happen? How? Well, we know how. It's the passing of time, isn't it? Obvs. What's going on? Do you get loads of prezzies, Connor? Loads of gifts? Or do you go out and get locked? It's funny, isn't it, when you get to like our age, for those of us who are our age, people say to you, do anything good for your birthday? Nah. Knock about? Nah. What you get up to? Fuck all, literally nothing. Phone call off your daughter or a loved one or something like that. That's about it, really, isn't it? I got a hug and then told her to piss off because I was busy. Just stops being important, doesn't it? It's horrible when that happens. Enjoy them while you're young enough to enjoy your birthdays. After a while, it just becomes bloody numbers. Isn't that a horrible thing to be in it? In that situation? Why are we so jaded? When you were 32, it was 1999 and Dancing to Prince. Pun intended, fully intended. Get your 50s, you're lucky to get a card, absolutely. Although, to be fair, my daughter's really good for stuff like that. A very thoughtful young lady. Always cards, and mine are always personalised with something we've been talking about. Something stupid. One of the last ones was it a Christmas card? I think it might have been Merry Christmas from Jess and Myron. The Myrons, I think it might have been. And she also sent me a video of the cuddly toy sausage dog that I got her, the little Myron, in the Christmas tree. So I like stuff like that. Steve, you're not really celebrated a birthday since your 18th. Horrible, isn't it? You'll have to celebrate your 21st later this year. We'll have that. Yeah, we'll have Steve's belated 21st. You got 2 new jerseys. Football. Hurling. Hockey. No cards. People too frugal to pay for stamps. Bad that, isn't it, man? Stamps are ridiculous over here. That's why people actually buy them in bulk before they go up. People who use them a lot will buy them. They're going up in a month's time. I'm going to stockpile a load of them because they go up. It's stupid as well. The easier it is to get things sent to people, emailed or faxed or whatever these days, the more expensive snail mail becomes. You'd think it'd be the other way around, wouldn't you? Try and convince people to send stuff out. No. You get one with a stamp on, but everyone else lives 10 minutes away. That's 10 minutes from the top of Mount Pendle, obviously. 10 minutes to the ground. Are we both going tomorrow night? We are indeed, by the sound of it so far. Yeah, we are predicting a little bit of Barney rubble, a bit of iron girder, not just the scoreline. I can imagine it being very rough and ready on Regent Road afterwards. It's proper nosy. Keep me nat down. I'm not going to be bowling down Regent Road, am I? proper naughty, proper naughty. We've had a few issues with United. It was all right for about 10 years or so, wasn't it? After the anniversary of Munich, it was one of the big anniversaries, and we had a 2-minute silence. Everton played, and it was absolute pin drop silence. And United fans just thought, well, thank you for that. So it chilled out for years. Then they signed Rooney, and it started up again. We've had a few problems with United over the years. We had the Battle of Everton Valley, where there's about 500 people kicking off big time. It's not good. How do you think we'll go tomorrow? I can see United beating us because we're awful at the moment. Yeah, 3-2 to United. There you go. Was that the one? Oh, so it was you. Christine sent the card. Oh, lovely stuff, man. That's nice, that. Your mate used to put small notes in your letterbox. You live 15 minutes away by bike. Oh, that's nice. We need more of that, even in this day and age. More handwritten stuff. Post if you can. Drop it off if you can. Not just emails, not just texts. Just proper handwritten stuff. So thoughtful. There's too much apathy amongst Evertonians for trouble currently. You'd think so, but also there is until United turn up, at which point everyone seems up for it. Connie, you're a United fan. You hope United win tomorrow. Yeah, I'm an Everton fan, so obviously I hope Everton win tomorrow, but I can't see it happening. We are absolutely awful at home. Our record is abysmal. We do need inspiration. To be fired up in the stands, we need events out there that will spark passion, like the coffee stand being closed. Do not wish that upon anybody. That's part of my routine, that now. Go grab a coffee and then stand outside for an hour doing the I really need to piss dance. I'm not drinking as much coffee next time, no. Tomorrow, not a chance. Last time I was in serious problems. Proper rivalry it is. Goes back a long, long way as well. Most of it is just down to the problem between Liverpool and Manchester. Two cities have got an issue between themselves. When you throw football in, it becomes even worse. Pub fights, way worse than that. Meeting up outside and taking over entire streets. Horrible. Horrible. Keep meaning to stick your Viva Paws Vegas sticker somewhere. I've got a suggestion for that. I'm only joking. Yeah, need to. I did get some stickers done for myself as well with the QR code on, but I don't think they're waterproof. And it rains all the time. So no chance I can do them outside really, is there? Can't stick them to a lamppost or anything. I'll need to get vinyl ones, I think, or waterproof ones. Ones that are waterproof. Otherwise they'll be there for 5 minutes and then off to go. Somewhere I'd see it, yeah. I'm not going to lie down. I might walk around on my knees though, just in case. United have always had a very, very active firm, definitely. How many Danes do you currently have on the team? 2 or 3 or thereabouts. Don't think we've got any Danes at the moment, have we? How far apart are Liverpool and Manchester? Is it 30 miles between the cities, or 35 miles? They're very, very close. Very close indeed. 40 minutes by car, I think. Just down the East Lancs Road or the M62. Definitely not far apart. A lot of the Everton and Liverpool players used to live in Manchester to keep out the way. None, I don't think we have we? Yeah, Peter Dane was Danish, as was Tommy G. Scouse Thompson as well, Klaus Thompson. Stefan Wren, was he Swedish actually? No, he wasn't, he was Swedish. Didn't we have a Danish goalkeeper at one point as well? You've got 2 at Ajax, Kasper Dolberg and Gai. Mura was Norwegian, he was. Per Kroldrup was Danish. and was shit, unfortunately. Tobias Linderoth, Swedish. Espen Bardsen was also Norwegian. Shite. Yeah, we haven't done great with the the Scandinavian market. Other teams did fantastic, bringing loads of players through, and we signed rubbish. Unfortunately, Mura was all right though. I liked him. Anton Kai. Tommy G was all right though. Nuts like, but he was all right. Have we still got a Doris? A Doris? What are you on about, Christine? Who's a Doris? What are you on about? A Doris. United fans tore Carrow Road apart in '79. Fans parked car along the riverside. United fans were picking up one end and pushing them into the river. Absolute knobs, aren't they? Just remind you, we've got to sit in front of those idiots again tomorrow. Mañana. Oh, yeah, Lursel was a goalkeeper. Rugby player, a Doris rugby player. Who pronounced Idrissa Gana Guy as Guay. Jonas Lursel, yeah. We had him for a while, didn't we? Did we get him from Uddersfield? That's Uddersfield with a capital apostrophe. Yeah, not many Danes over the years. Most of our decent players came from either Scotland or bloody Wales, didn't they? Back in the day. Closer to home. Much better. Tommy Gravesen, yeah, he was nicknamed the Lawnmower over in Denmark. I think his nickname over here was Mad Dog. And anybody who speaks about him, all the previous, or all the former players, all Celtic players were all saying the same thing as well. He's just nuts. Nuts. See the black lad with white legs? He is. He is. Even during the spring and the autumn, he's wearing tights. Bless him. Bless him. He's been a bloody good player for us over the years. Likes to get stuck in. Apparently. Once on a broadcast game, he ran to the corner flag and whipped out his tackle and peed. Say what? Nuts. Yeah, those two. Footy Kippers has been busy today, hasn't he? Hasn't he? Hasn't he? Ain't it? Yes, crazy man Gravesen. And seemed to have taken a lot of the Scouse vernacular with him. Every other word was lad, apparently, when he was at Celtic with his mad Scouse accent. Pass the ball, lad. Hey, lad. Pass the ball, lad. Isn't he now a billionaire or something? Shagging Miss World, and he's a professional poker player or something crazy. Lives in Vegas. Which you can get Vegas out of his name, can't you? It was meant to be. There you go. Cray. He thought crazy. Dukey's a bit behind. Is it working? It is working though. But yeah, birthday card. See, it is listening. It's just you're right there, Louise. It's just a little bit behind there. He enjoyed Kipper's happy face when he scored. He is happy, isn't he? Happy Kippers. Do you know what? Speaking of which, it is Sunday.
But Kippers Vindaloo can't be good for you.
What Kip has been reading this week. How penis injections became a Winter Olympic talking point. The World Anti-Doping Agency could investigate if evidence emerges that male ski jumpers are injecting their penises in a bid to improve sporting performance. In January, German newspaper Bild reported that jumpers were injecting their penises with hyaluronic acid before being measured for their suits. Hyaluronic acid, which is not banned in sport, can be used to increase penis circumference by 1 or 2 centimetres. This would increase the surface area of their suits during competition, which according to the FIS, the International Ski and Snowboard Federation, could increase their flight in the air. Every extra centimetre on a suit counts. If your suit has a 5% bigger surface area, you fly further, said FIS ski jumping men's race director Sandro Pertile. Where'd you get these injections? Asking for a friend, obviously.
Hoo-yah!
Every little helps, as they say in Tesco. Crazy, innit? He's crazy. He got crazy. I know you want to win these things, but you know, the minute details. How am I going to win that? Just a little prick. Very, very tut-tut, Christy. He's too right, bloody tut-tut. Bloody tut-tut. That is tut-tut. It's filth. Utter filth. Absolute filth. One for the shopping list, it isn't it? My Amazon basket is currently overflowing. Hyaluronic acid isn't a burning acid, it's quickly absorbed because it's hydrophilic. So they have to do it again and again. It is, but it's also used in face cream stuff, isn't it? So if you're 6'10" with a 60-inch waist, you'd be a good ski jumper. I think there's, funnily enough, there's a curve, isn't there? Where perfect. Oh, too big, too heavy. So it's a bell curve to it, but yeah, it's not far off. If you're big and you take up a lot of space, it's the same as flying a kite, isn't it? If you can control and take up a lot of space with your body, you will stay up for longer. I guess next to the Ozempic aisle, the Olympic Ozempics. Steve-O's close. The next Eddie the Eagle Edwards. Steve the Seagull Stippens. There you go. There's your nickname sorted. You would inject it, but you don't have the balls. Don't have the balls. It'd work well for bobsleigh, wouldn't it? Which is just a weight issue, isn't it? As much weight as you can put in a bobsleigh, the sooner it goes down that bobsleigh run. But then you need to be careful because pendulum, isn't it? Pendulum effect, centrifugal forces. Off you go. Call me tripod. Oh, hang on. Shane.
It's going up, it's there.
It is there. Glad that shite is over. Which? The Winter Olympics. Oh. Didn't watch a single second of it. How shit's that? Ali, oh. How's it going? You alright, what? Do you have a safe trip back from Dublin? It is the hat-trick. Trio. There is a video you'd watch on Bear Sports TV. Steve jumping. We need to see that. That'll get bear watches, fam. Bear watches. Yes, you, Shane, and the mystery guest. Whoever that may be. It's like a wingsuit. Yeah, it is. It really is. So you need to be careful with it because there's a tipping edge. But yeah, there'd not be much jumping going on. But the fun we'd have, Steve-O, the fun we'd have would be amazing. The memories we'd make along the way. We are all going up tonight. In fact, what we're doing is we're going up like ski jumpers. Yeah, there you go. Go to the supermarket, buy a pot of yoghurt, do a little hop over it, and there you go. Steve's ski jump. Every week a different flavour. Steve flies through the air with the greatest of ease. You shouldn't be taking ease. You get tested for stuff like that, don't you? True story. Oh. What's going on? The whale's gone mad. That should have been working earlier, it isn't. There we go. So how was your weekend, Ali? Did you have fun? Was it nice and chilled? There you go. Next week, Steve's bobsleigh. Steve goes to the barber and gets a fashionable haircut. Slay it, king. Yeah. Absolutely. Ali needs to see Jeff's poll so she can vote. Ah, yeah. Is the poll still up? The poll's still there. Right, Ali. You need to vote, so we'll show you Jeff's poll. No. There are 4 choices of Jeff. Make your decisions. One, two, three, or 4. That's 1, 2, 3, or 4. You won a medal, first Danish Winter Olympic medal since women's curling in 1998. For a country that lives in permanent freezing cold bloody weather with snow everywhere. How? The week after Steve's curling, during his on Bears Post TV. No. Slayer's very RuPaul's Drag Race. Very. You picked number 4. Number 4. That's number 4. See, you knew it. Without even seeing him, you knew. And he knows these things. You go curling every morning just before you leave for work. You're having that one, Dave. You're having that one. Ali, oh. Thank you, Louise, for a magnificent shift behind the bar. Fair play to you. The other Jeff picks as well. Oh yeah, sorry Ali, you missed out on the other Jeff picks as well. More Jeff. That's more Jeff. Not sure about that beard, to be honest with you. And he's hiding his eyes, which are like chipped ice. He's hiding them. Don't know why he's doing that. There better be some Alga on this new channel. Bit of Alga for the lads. Bit of Alga for the lads. Watch this space. Topless darts and foxy boxing, all that stuff. Alga will be going stratospheric. Jeff won't be happy though. Oh. Christine.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there. 1 or 3. You don't do cross-country skiing, you don't have any speed skate parks, and only 18 hockey rinks in the entire country for one thing, yeah. And yet, Britain have won medals despite the fact that it barely snows here, and when it does, nobody can go anywhere. You can make our own stuff on the new channel, we can. Feel free to contribute Olga pics. Make sure they're legal though. Hides his eyes so we look at his lips. Speaks volumes there. He knows what he's doing, doesn't he, Christine? He knows what he's doing. Filthy beggar. You've done well. Hasn't she done well? A lot of people going up there. Like drop Viagra into water supply. Everyone's going up. We're doing well tonight. We're getting plenty of action. Lots of ups. No. You're welcome. Don't mention cheers though, 'cause at some point they'll get onto the fact that we've pretty much stolen their theme song. We haven't, it's a different one, but you know what I mean, don't you? I've not received a cease and desist letter yet for anything that I've been influenced by. It's a good way of putting it, isn't it? You've influenced me. You've stolen my stuff. No, you influenced me. You stole me stuff. Some people train in Scandinavia or the Alps during the winter. Then in summer go to Australia and ski for their winter. Ah, yeah. Permanently winter doing flips like a mad lad. Yeah, Australia and New Zealand both have a lot of wintry places to ski. Oh, the lighthouse as well, by the way. That's gone off again, hasn't it? The moon back on, you bastards. Don't know what's up with that. Great rugby on Saturday. You were surprised, if you're honest. I wasn't. I was expecting Wigan to beat Hull, to be honest with you. I thought we were going to do really well. It's not the rugby you're talking about, is it? But we are talking rugby, I suppose, so.
And Martin afire, trying to make some space. Now then, Martin afire. He's got Alan Tate to beat on the outside. I'm sure he's going to go the full length. That is one sensational try.
Go ahead, lads. And Hull KR beat Brisbane Broncos as well in the Northern versus Southern Hemisphere. Become world champions. I don't like that though. World Club Challenge champions, yes. All the UK athletes had either US or Scots accents. It's only the Scots who've got the weather normally, isn't it? All year round it's freezing. You're waiting for that. And Ali singing Manson songs. It is an up and under. It is. I do love me rugby league. It's come back and it's fantastic. Kippers is smashing it tonight. He's going to be knackered in the morning. He embarrassed us at home. How did England get beat, did they? You're a biathlon athlete this year. Grew up in Greenland. There you can train like crazy. It's basically like Norway on steroids. I bet you it is, isn't it? Especially for things like cross-country skiing. How many miles can you cross-country ski around Greenland? Just leave one morning and come back 6 months later knackered, but fit as fuck. We don't get that. Scotland gets snow quite a lot, but as far south as we do. Don't get Steve to do the biathlon. Definitely not. It's mad, innit? Stuff like that. No word of a lie, you thought we'd have slaughtered you. I don't watch rugby union, so I've got no idea. League on the other hand, I know what I'm talking about. Union, nah. Never enjoyed it. Never. Don't know. Well, I do know why, but strange, isn't it? See the uphill skiing? I didn't. I was too busy watching the indoor hang gliding. But Louise, when you say uphill skiing, is this a sport in the Winter Olympics, or is this just Mount Pendle? What's going on there? This is Sherpa, lazy Sherpa being pulled up by yaks. This is what this is. This is what you're trying to tell us. Being pulled up by yaksies. Right back. No worries. Ali must have got another job coming in. Target acquired. Target acquired. Click, click. Just watch Drag Race. That's a different kind of sport, that one. Do nothing that's by, not even not even cycling, not even eau de grade. Yeah. I'm in the Sirius Patrol who are 2 men. Oh yeah, I know them. I've seen a thing about them. They are mad, but yeah, that's a proper patrol, isn't it? 10,000 miles every 6 months, which works out at 20,000 miles a year. Does way more than my car. You've not seen any of it? Me either. It's a sport at the Olympics. What? All the Olympics can start off, all of it. Yeah, I've seen some documentaries about them. A yak race I would watch. You saw a clip. Schemo. What a boss name. I'd watch that. Why didn't I watch that? Yeah, skiing and shooting. Not even ting into Helen's cakes. There you go. You must do that. Not even focals. Why is my throat going like that now? As Helen, oh, you've been on a Behave Yourself as well, haven't you? Right, but my throat's going knackered tonight. I went round to my sister's last week for a shower at some point, and while I was there, she was making her equivalent of breakfast bars for a boyfriend. Oh no, sorry, making flapjacks. She went, do you want to take a couple with you? All healthy stuff. I went, yeah, go ahead. She said she made breakfast bars as well. And then I woke up this morning, got myself, I went in the front room and there's a little basket for me, or a little bag rather, full of these little breakfast bars that she'd made herself. They are absolutely incredible. Incredible. Weather was shite in Dublin. Rain. In Ireland, would you believe it? The shower's not done yet. Still waiting for the fella to come out. He's seen it. He's gone back to the landlord, but we're still waiting for it to be done. So it's a daily drive down to my sister's, which is not bad because I've been bringing decent food home with me as well. How good's that? What's a breakfast bar? No, those cheap cereal bars that you get. If you're struggling to eat breakfast in the morning, they'll buy a couple of cereal bars. A fella does that all the time, eats loads of them, and they're unhealthy. So she makes her own out of really top class materials, you know what I mean? Really healthy. Organic eggs, manuka honey, all kinds of mad stuff. So, do you want some? Yeah, go ahead. I told her don't waste the manuka honey on me because it's expensive. Just get the cheap shit for me. No. So tasty, man. We're watching women being scammed, and one woman from Connecticut sounds just like me saying it's Myron. What an adorable zouag. Oh my god. Why is the sky blue? Like a flapjack. Yeah. But long and thin. And oh, it's so tasty, man, the stuff she makes. But the heavy as fuck as well. So instead of just eating, like with cereal bars, you can eat 3 or 4 of them in one go without even feeling it. One of these and it's like just swallowed someone's front doorstep. It's amazing. Proper heavy. Thought we were talking about a countertop and stools underneath it. Not that kind of breakfast bar. Although if you had one of those, you would feel full for a while, I would have thought. 2 held messages about breakfast bars. Say what? How's that happened? Where? How? Why can't I see held messages? Where are they? What the hell? Where's moderation activity? Oh yeah, sorry, I'll put that back in. Hang on. Poll ended. Number 4 gets it. There you go. Weird. RFK, not like a breakfast bar. RFK's fucking nuts, isn't he? It is madness. Madness with a capital F. Not having it. Not having it. Don't like it. I don't like it. They're not held for review, they just don't appear. Oh, well, that's why I can't see them. That's bullshit. 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 Right. We'll pin Sam. Go on. Follow Sam. Got 2 or 3 messages deleted tonight. I don't know what's going on. It's not me. And it's not auto mod unless it's, I don't know. Botrix doesn't seem to be doing it. I don't know what it is. It's weird. Don't like it. I don't like it. Apparently you shouldn't be in a bar for breakfast. That's what you do when you're on holiday, especially in Spain. Everyone goes into the bar. We've got a full breakfast buffet. The Shane's channel, click on that as well. And Vic's. Where's that? Yeah, Andrew, he'd had a lovely birthday. I think it's good as well that the King said that the law has got to do what the law's got to do. No protecting him. If you're up to naughties, pay the price, man. We need more of that. Your lifestyle. One was asking Lulu about how her legs are today. Was the back of the knees mentioned? Louise, how's the back of your knees? Yeah, how are your legs? Are you alright? You're better than you were last week at least. You can't protect them, you can't. If you do, well, if you did, people would go absolutely apeshit over it. So, just got to admit it, haven't you? One of the family has been very, very rogue. Therefore, out of the palace as you go. Went to a nice breakfast place in Minnesota, known for their Bloody Marys. Oh, I've only ever had one Bloody Mary when I was something approaching hungover. In fact, I wasn't even hungover. We had loads the night before and I wasn't in the mood for a drink. Went to a place on the Albert Dock. And the Bloody Marys had red wine in it and one huge chilli sticking out of it. And they were amazing. As soon as we had them, everyone was like, come on, let's get back on it. And we did. Fucking wasted, lad. Legs are still bowed. Not as painful. That's a start. And the next question is, who has been bowing your legs, yeah? Who you been riding? Who you been riding? Been out on yak? Put so many skewers with all kinds of foods in them, become a meal. They are healthy for you, aren't they? Much healthier than your normal stuff. Mandy, how's your books? Mandy. It's definitely a hair of the dog principle. Because it works well. Your tomato juice has got vitamin C. Your vodka has got the alcohol in it, so you go straight back on it. Loads of pepper and stuff in there as well. Takes your mind off how sick you feel. But like I say, I never used to get hangovers, which is not really good, is it? What's that? 5/8? That's so small I can barely see that. The 5/8 or 5/6? It was called Hell's Kitchen. Oh, now you're talking. Which does sound, of course, Hell's Kitchen is also in New York, isn't it? Where the sausage dogs come from. Oh my God. Good woman yourself, Mandy. Good woman yourself. Would you pass us that buck yolk? That is a good cup of tea, that. That is a good cup of tea. Ali singing Dexy's Midnight Runners. Steve-O, 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 do. Hell's Kitchen is a borough in New York. What's the geographical area? It's not one of the 5 boroughs, is it? You know, Scar, Middlesbrough, and Eden. Tom to Tom, Tom, Tom to Tom, 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 Tom to Tom, 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 Tom. There's a lot of Toms going on there. How is Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? Now's Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo, eh? It's a neighbourhood. It's a hood. Only it's got a U in it, if spelled correctly. Sam. We're all good in the hood. Had a good weekend. Doing your wet work. Target acquired. Click, click. Target down, target down. It is, isn't it? It's a hood. Is it 5 boroughs in New York? It is, isn't it? I think. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I've never been to New York. Weird, isn't it? New York is twinned with Liverpool, though. Talking short because you're lazy. Wicked and I'm lazy. And a slow typer. On the west side of Midtown Manhattan, New York, bordered by 34th and 44th Street, 59th, 8th Avenue on the Hudson River. Oh my God. The 5 boroughs, yeah. The Bronx, Queens, Manhattan. Long Island, is it? And then you go south to Jersey. Again, no fucking idea, man. No idea. I don't know if I'd like New York. Queens, Staten Island, Bronx. Oh, there you go, yeah. You've been most often to Queens. Slay Queens. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like New York. Whether it'd be perfect and I'd feel at home and suited there, or whether it'd just be too much. London's too much at times. Liverpool, there's been days where I've been out in Liverpool and it's like, wish these people would just sod off and leave me alone. Like 5 hours later, we're out for a pint and it's quieter and it's much nicer. Don't like going wherever there are people. Oh, I know what you mean, mate. Places are great, but the people that ruin it. Always. Like the people that were moaning about there not being a handrail up Irwidva, up Mount Snowdon. Could have done with a handrail, really, really, fucking really. That spoiled it for me. The fact that there wasn't a cafe at the top of Mount Everest spoiled it for me. Wankers. More specifically to Flushing in Queens. Would that be for the tennis? The secondary Chinatown was there. More generally Asian now. Ah, right. Which I suppose then, the food must be amazing if you've got all of Southeast Asia bouncing up there and you can pick and choose what you want. Oh, marvellous. Not a Chinese food in ages. Ages. I ordered a Mackey's last night. I had to give in, I was too busy. Oh yeah, I saw that 2 Norfolk lads died on Snowdon last week. Was it 19 and 20 they were, weren't they? That's horrible, that, man. Yeah, you've got to be careful. People need to remember this as well. This might be a fairly temperate zone that we're in. But mountains, Snowdon, Irwidva, Ben Nevis, these get cold. Very, very, very dangerous and covered in snow, ice, freezing rain. You have to wear the right clothing, take the right things with you, and be very, very careful. And make sure you've got a phone with you that can get in contact with people, because it's very, very dangerous, man. It's horrible, isn't it? Far too young. The food. Plenty of places not expensive. At least then, who knows about now. I would think it might be a bit more expensive now, but Asian food is normally kept relatively cheap, isn't it? And they seem to know that if they keep it cheap, loads of people will turn up there. It's a dangerous place. You've had a friend, an experienced climber, die there. It is. It's really, really. It looks easy. There's a train goes to the top of it, and it looks lovely. And it's green a lot of the year round. It's gorgeous. It's fucking dangerous, man. Same as Cribgoch as well, just down the road from it. It's supposed to be a tough scramble. It's not a bloody scramble. You've got to be a mountaineer to go places like that. Genuinely know what you're doing. For every 100 to 150 metres that you move up to sea level, the temperature will fall by 1 degree Celsius. That's mad, innit? As a rule of thumb. Yeah, it's really, really careful. And I know these are not like the Himalayas or the Alps. They're not huge mountains, but Snowdon, Irwidva and Scarfell and Ben Nevis are tall enough to be really dangerous. Got to be careful, man. People underestimate it. They think that climbing in flip-flops, that's the problem. Because you can go up there in flip-flops if you're on a train, can't you? I'll be alright. I've been up there before in flip-flops. You'd be okay. Louise will be, of course, as well. You know, she's like a mountain goat. Only willowy with it. A tall mountain goat. Willowy. Snowdon's just hills. It's not hills, they're mountains, Esther. They are actual mountains. They're not as tall as the Alps or the Pyrenees, but they are still really dangerous. And parts of the mountains of Snowdonia, it's scary. Cribgoch is the one I see all the time. People doing. There's a race up there. Why the fuck would you race somewhere like that? It's like the back of a Stegosaurus. Tiny, thin, razor, bloody rocks sticking in the air. People are flying down either side. It's so dangerous, man. Take the yak, you'll be alright. Ali, I've got to go to work early tomorrow. No problem at all. You have a good night. Sleep well. Have a good week at work. They're that high, that planes, train there flying past. They're still pretty high. Lulu be any good catching a mountain goat with bowed legs. Couldn't trap a pig in an alley. Oh, you'll be alright. Does the leg bowing go away fairly soon after you've had a... What would you call it? An episode like that? Or is this something that takes a while? Must be horrible, man. That's a proper night, that one, isn't it? Up to workers. Is it called after Lord Snowdon or the other way around? I don't think he was named after a mountain. I don't know if the mountain was named after Lord Snowdon or is it someone else. Of course, it has changed name back now, so it's in Welsh. Irwidva. Which I think's better. But they still call it Snowdonia on maps and stuff because obviously people get slightly confused. I think it's going to take a while, isn't it, before it's completely just Iruri. Got disappeared again talking about being properly prepared. What's wrong with being properly prepared? It's genetic. Legs like your dad. Why did I read it in that accent? Legs like me dad. Ah. So if your legs weren't bowed, would you be like 19 foot 12? Is that what it is? I got blue eyes off me dad. I think apart from that, there wasn't much more. Oh, and the slight tinge of jonge to me hair. I was a youthful jonger. Which went away. Why did my hair go sort of brown? At the age of like 18 or something. Yep. Got to be careful with this as well now. But you'll understand being a rugby girl. Were your dad a hooker? Is that where you got it from? Your dad a hooker? Mind you, they throw it between the legs, don't they? Their legs are normally sound, yeah. Be a prop forward whose legs are open in that situation, but you know what I mean. Out. Legs that go on forever. And ever and ever. Demis Roussos, wasn't it? Mine are like that as well. Don't think they're quite as shapely. Obviously not ladies' legs. Mine go all the way to the floor though, they're amazing. No, my mum was a pro. I'm here all week. You're getting a very poor indeed for that one, Tim.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. You were a right back. He was a soccer guy. Right, I played one season at right back, despite being a centre fireworks. In the Netherlands, they made me play at right back for a season, just so I had a bit more empathy with the rest of the team. Good idea, really. I enjoyed it, but I hated it. Obviously, being a glory hunting bastard, I like being up front. Snacker hanging, knocking the ball in the back of the net. Many of the old Latin city names are in IA. Yeah. Legs go all the way up to bum. Yeah, easy tiger, easy. Yeah, got it. I did. Was she a hooker? No, my mum was a pro. Walk this way. If I'd walked that way, I wouldn't need a talcum powder. Actually was a winger. They have that in rugby too. They do. Wingers are normally willowy with it as well, to be honest with you. No, they're not. There's some really, really fast twitch muscle guys out there. Tick legs. Big tick legs. They are the centre forwards, aren't they, of the rugby world. Getting the glory. Same as me. Tap in. There you go. Thank you very much.
Piggly ding. Next.
Piggly ding. Next. It's mad having long legs, by the way, for those who don't have them. Clothes rarely fit. You struggle to go in airplane seats. If anybody asks you to go in the back of a car for a lift, there's no chance. Used to go to the match with my dad and Les. My dad and Les would be in the front. My dad being tall, seat all the way back. I'd get out looking like a pretzel. Ridiculous. I wouldn't even have my legs down pretty much. I'd be sat or in the fetal position on the back seat. I was like that on the way home as well, normally crying after everything got beat. Just Dick Advocaat. Painful. Very painful. Right, anyway. It is Sunday and we've got one left. Can't leave him out on his own, can we? Where's it? Why is that changed? Weird. A calm neighbourhood brings inner peace to us all. Do your bit to help. Neighbourhood. We were just talking about neighbourhoods. It fits in. It fits in. He's right though. Pants always too long, you can't reach cupboards. Pants always too short, can reach cupboards. People get you to reach in cupboards for them. It was deep. Horace can be profound at times. He was very much predictive, considering that was in hours ago. Yeah, we're all about the hood, man. He can be deep, can't he? Deep, lippy. He is very lippy. Unfortunately, I can't find another mouth that works for him, so that's the best you're getting, I'm afraid. I'll just keep on saying that he's been eating raspberry jam. That's why he looks that way. RH. I've got to put him on the back seat for tomorrow. He's still in the back of the car. I haven't put him on the back seat for ages. And I should go out tonight and get the light so it's fully charged for tomorrow as well. There you go. Is that Hebrew on the jukebox? Could be. Sure, what's it called? What's it called now? Bart Sabri. Don't know what it is, but yeah. I think it might be Hebrew. What happened with the annoying kids at the doer? They don't seem to have arrived because we've got that little camera sticking out. I think earlier on I might have seen them before I was going for my walk. I went out and I was just on my phone sorting out the map thing that I do, map my walk. And they were walking past, they must have seen me stood there, just messing around with my phone, and I looked up and stood there, and they must have seen me because I filled the entire doorway. Must have probably think to themselves, oh no, maybe it's not a good idea kicking that particular door if he lives there. And then as they were going round the corner, I followed them because I was on my walk, and they started walking quicker and quicker to get away from me. Then when they got further down the road, a load of the mates turned up and started running round after each other. But I think they might have just thought twice. We just thought it was an old couple that lived there, not this behemoth of a limping fuckwit. They are now in the cellar. And don't go into that trapdoor, because there's something down there. Yep. And I know exactly, I only say that because when I was a kid we used to do the same thing, and if somebody opened the door and they were the size of the house, you never used to knock on the door again. We'll leave that one. The young lads come back from the army, and when he walks out the front door, the house disappears behind him. Not going to knock on that door and run away. Not a chance. Why is he following us? And why has he got a fucking camera in his hand? Weirdo. What's that coming out of the door? Is it a monster? Is there a monster? That programme is brilliant. Trapdoor. Willie Rushton. Didn't he do the narration? Brilliant programme. I think that's on ITV Plus. Very funny. Hebert. Soon to see on the Crime Channel. It could be. Tonight on Crime and Investigation. 15 young kids go missing in Southport. Screams heard all over the place. Have you seen him? Nah, mate. Not seen anything here, lad. Not seen nothing, lad. What are you, Slender Man or something? Yeah. It's mad. And you're only probably about 13, 14-year-olds. Not Slender Man. Are you calling me fat? I'll have you know I'm a Welsh radio station. In fact, no, I'm oh, P-Break. I am sort of almost Radio Merseyside, which I might be by next week. P-Break, 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 Go ahead, girl. I used to be slender. I used to be willowy with it. And then, obviously, I started getting older. It's horrible, isn't it? The way your body shape changes. There's a picture of me somewhere when I was in my 20s, I think, actually. I'm sure it was in my 20s, wearing a suit, and I looked slender, man. I looked fairly good. What happened? What kind of lifestyle have you had since then that made you look like this? Why'd you look homeless? One of those girls escaped. Someone else there. She's back in custody. don't know what like. Back in December. Remember. You're back in December. Wales mad, isn't it? Genuinely, the world is mad. Too many lunatics around. Yeah, but that little camera thing, I don't know if they've noticed it or, I don't know, they might have just got bored with booting the door in, but that's helped. It also helps where if someone says we've got a parcel coming, can you listen out for it? If I'm in the back kitchen doing something, I can just have me phone out. I can do this like I can live stream, live watch what's going on, boss. And if someone turns up and knocks, I can see them. Parcel for ya. Alia's gone, but as ever, she asked her kind questions. She did. Domingo has enjoyed a bit of garden time today, with the weather being fairly fine. Was he strutting? Was he strutting amongst the dwarf sunflowers? Can you imagine if cats done that? Wandered round in dwarf sunflowers thinking to themselves, wow, have I really got really tall and big suddenly? You don't even know it. Mrs. Tom is up for a prestigious award. Ooh, good luck. What award is it? Wife of the Year? Best left hook in Liscard? What are we talking here now? He was squelching about the place. It was a little bit, yeah. I went out yesterday for my walk, as you can see by the fact that I did that silly video. On the way in, I had to walk on the grass, and it was sodden. Sodden wet. More Domingo spam needed. I reckon Domingo would like spam. Spam, spammity spam. Yeah, good luck, Mrs. Tom. Bon chance. You will win. As Jeff is my witness, you will win. Mark my words. When's it getting announced, decided? Both. When will we know? Have you started building a place for the cup? You should do. It's been 15C and sunny. Lovely, innit? I think we had 12. I think it must have been the highest we got here today. Lovely. Very, very nice. The Nursing Times Postgraduate Learner of the Year. Nominated, shortlisted, interview and presentation and judging panel to come. Oh, gala black tie do in a Park Lane hotel. Expenses paid. In that day of London. Proper. It's a spam a lot. Exactly. Still windy but mild. Top UK OnlyFans earner for non-adult but only knitting awards. That is a very, very niche thing to have, isn't it? Very ASMR, just the clicking of knitting needles. It is. Park Lane in that there, London. Park Lane, big hotels, isn't he? In fact, last time I were in that there London, I think we walked down Park Lane, Marble Arch, Park Lane round there, Hyde Park. Where else did we go? Done loads. Knackered by the end of it. You only need to use one hand for knitting, as we found out the other day. Did he do kiddies tuxedo, or are you going to go down with one of those t-shirts with a tuxedo printed on it? Do you know what they do? They absolutely 100% do. You're going to have to get one from Moss Bros. The ones that kids use when they're page boys. Jean-Jers crossed, going. You're booked in for a fitting at Mothercare. Can you take them up for us? Sorry. Naughty that, isn't it? Esther, you're too much of a pauper to know. Very, very few people can afford to eat or drink in Park Lane hotels. Yeah, not good. Depends if she takes you or not. She's taking someone else. Bang out of order if that's the case. One of those renter dudes. It can do some serious damage with t'other. Yeah. That there London is very, very scouse. Where is he going? Apparently he's going to that London. Yeah, as if it's another land entirely. Where? That London. That London. Yeah, that London. He's going down to that London. What's he going there for? You have to answer these questions all the time. Why are you going down there? For work. For work. Fucking stop it. Yes. Rent a Jeff would work brilliant, wouldn't it? You did say good luck, but it didn't appear. Were you filthy when you were saying good luck? Did you have the mouth of a dacher, Mandy? Is that what it was? Oh, okay, no. It didn't appear. But it did now, so yeah. The sentiment is still there. Fair play. Fair play. Fair play. Rent a Jeff in his tux. Jeff in the tux. The first time you heard That Day London was Harry Enfield. That's how we used to talk to him. Genuinely, it was always That Day London. As if it was completely like we were in 1973 or something, and That Day London was in 2050. He's going to That Day London, you are. Grandfather said the hand that wipes is the one you shake. I think it was profound and he didn't get it. He found the idea gross. He's a bit of a germaphobe. He's right though, isn't he? Ish. Try to follow up with Casper's OF comment, but censored. Why are they censoring all this? I need to look at my settings. I've not pressed anything. This is ridiculous. YouTube blocks the pleasantries, but you got to put with Steve's abuse. See how it is. Yeah. It's terrible behaviour. This needs to be sorted out. I'm having a word with YouTube. Bastards. Very proud. You should be as well, mate. You should be, absolutely. And you do work too hard, but it's nice to see some kind of recognition. Not if you're left-handed. True. Barney McGrew. Are you trying to tell us you're left-handed, Louise? Life's shite. It's pithy. It's to the point, but it's 100% true, isn't it? If you any last words for us, yeah, life's shite. You have to communicate in emojis, which the youth are used to. Blocked you now for nothing remotely controversial. We will translate. We can do this. Modern day hieroglyphics. It's unpredictable. I knew you were going to say that. See what I did there? It is. It's stupid. Depends on what kind of mood it's in. Very much dodged a bullet, haven't you? On we go. We do. We plod through. We carry on regardless. We muddle through. It's what we do. Us humans. It's quite funny when life's shit as well, isn't it? If it was always perfect, it'd just be boring, whereas if it's occasionally utterly shite, you've got something to laugh about, haven't you, or something to moan about. Full steam ahead. When it starts with you, you come out and go back in, making sure you're on all chat. As you should be. Is that what it is? Is that the secret? Get out, get back in. No way to know what could be blocked. Now, there's certain phrases or certain words which are blocked, but I don't think any of you would say these things anyway, so apart from that, I don't have much moderation on at all because I'm quite happy to put up with whatever gets said, to be honest. Oh yeah, psychic jukebox is predicting you will not be invited. You might get a FaceTime from a massive hotel room bed in London. Champagne and caviar bottles all around. Does caviar come in bottles? No, it doesn't. InStride helps you see when you're blocked. Also, it doesn't show up on the screen under the bar. Weird, weird. What? So, spit it out. Maybe Steve is the algorithm, she whispered. Insert Doctor Who music. Doctor Who? Who's Doctor Who? Fuck, my head's gone west today, it really is. You know Instride? It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Spell. Right, I thought it said spit it out. That's even worse. Spell it out. Oh, is that euros? Pound, p, euro. Spell it out, brother. Could be. Steve is the Al Gore rhythm. Al Gore is in a band called the Al Gore Rhythm, isn't he? Or have I made that up? Sure he is. He's a muso, isn't he? A jazz musician. One of the few jazz musicians that didn't appear on The Cosby Show. If it's a Wednesday or a Sunday, you won't be going. Not even to do a joint live. A side-by-side live. Where's your tune? It's on there somewhere, isn't it? Looks like a ransom note, doesn't it? It was just hidden again. What is going on? Doctor Who could be Hugh Dennis, Christian death metal. It could be. So every 2 or 3 chats. I need to find out what's going on. There's something desperately wrong here. Someone blocked over on Twitch with the 6,000 people over there. No, I can't see what's going on here. I will look into that later and see if there's anything. Nothing's been changed on my channel. It's got to be YouTube's end, definitely. You always get the blame, but your shoulders are wide enough to carry the world, Steve. Oh, it is. It is. We only blame because we love. It's got to be YouTube's end. There can't be anything else. Bizarre. What are they playing at? Doctor Who, of course, is Hugh Laurier's house. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. It's happening in other chats on different channels as well. There's something going on. This normally happens when there's changes afoot. They're working on the back end. And next thing you know, nothing works. I know there's a few things coming up, so maybe that's what's affecting it. It's awful, isn't it? Especially given a live stream where interaction is the main part of it. If it was just a channel with 100,000 subscribers, this is my new song, you wouldn't really be asked, would you? But when the interaction is what this is all about, it's important. Shout it at YouTube, you bastards. Ever get the feeling you've been cheated? Oh, me back. I'm going to have another go on me Revitive as well. Later on. Both feet, 40 odd %. Let's go for it. See how I feel tomorrow. Since they changed the spanners to shields. It could be after that update. It seems to coincide, doesn't it? Is there a van outside, Sam? Is there? Flowers by Irene, by any chance? Has it got like a satellite on the top spinning round? Making loads of beeply beeply noises. Could be. Could be. As you post the message, there's the briefest glimpse of a spanner before it comes as a shield. Right. Is that what that is then? Because you're also there to shield me from issues. Well, the shielding too much. I don't like it. I do not like it. Me, Myself and Irene are funny. It is, isn't it? Jim Carrey's brilliant, isn't it? Not outside the front of the house. Maybe they're over the back fence. Wouldn't surprise me. Sneaking in through the back way. Filthy beggars. Filthy beggars. Still a spanner in the on-screen chat. It is on the screen, isn't it? Yeah. So why is that? Although that's coming from Stream Ninja. No, it's all weird. It's all weird. Irene means peace in Greek. It's your mum's name. There you go. Peace. Irene be with you, brother. As long as you haven't had any low-flying Cessna citations, you should be alright. Spanner on the TV chat and my chat. Maybe it's only a partial change. It could be in the middle of going through, and that's what's causing all kinds of issues with a capital Hish. You're going to Greece in September. Him and his 3 black super genius sons. Mad, isn't it? It is a really good film. You lose it and shite on his neighbour's lawn. We've all been there. We've all been there, Steve. We've all been there. Oh, my bloody back. My bloody back. Oof. I wonder, can I use my hand vibratory thing with the revitive feety thing at the same time? Oh, my heart just explode. Would it work? Is it? It could be the squirrels. Oh, it could be the squirrels, man. I'd love to visit Greece one day. It apparently is a gorgeous country, isn't it? And full of beautiful islands. Beautiful, beautiful islands. Spy squirrels. That'd be nuts. They go away overnight to get recharged and the surveillance data downloaded. That's why they're always skittish, isn't it? In case the cover's blown. I think she's onto us. It's that. Very matronly. Irene Cara. Fame. I had that album. The Kids from Fame album. I soon got better taste, to be honest. 1312, subject seen posting anti-American sentiment online. Let's roll. If you plan on saying hello, different words for one person or a group. Always. Yeah, 1313. 40 pounds of sunflower seeds. Could be poppy seeds. Could be poppy seeds. Go, go, go. Had it as a proper vinyl album. I did. I don't know why I bought it. But I had it. I don't even know what I did. I've not got it anymore, but yeah. We did get the TV show. I remember watching it. And then that's what we thought the whole of America was like. Just young kids dancing on cars in the streets. It's gone over your head. Everything goes over your head, Thomas. He's only little, you see. He's only little. Made you want to go to that school. Exactly. I could do with leg warmers. We could get some knitted. If only we knew someone who could knit. I could change my name to Knit, couldn't I? Knit Ashcroft. I could do with leg warmers. Would they interfere with the electrical circuitry though? Only one way to find out. Decided after a year of piano lessons you were not gifted in that way. Never give up. Never give up on a good thing. TV show was on there and everyone wanted to go to that school. I remember watching it in the Netherlands. There you go. You were thinking it, but you're not that nasty. I was thinking it, and I am that nasty. Wounded. You did invite it. You set him up. It was going to get knocked out of the park by one of us. I decided to be the Babe Ruth. All together now. Yes, star maker. Oh, man, don't. What was the one that Lee Carrera used to sing? What was this? He sang a song on there, didn't he? You admired the restraint. Yeah, couldn't. New York does have so many specialised schools, amazing ones. A massive metropolitan area like that has to. And you know you're going to get millions of people trying to get there. Must be great if you're a young kid being accepted into one of those schools in New York, knowing that no matter what happens, no matter where you go in the rest of your life, you are going to have an experience and a half. Free to New York City residents that qualify? Really? Any residents of New York that qualified, it's free? That's amazing. That is investing in your city and your people. That's brilliant. Because of the age you was when you're watching Fame, you still wince watching them dance on the car, anticipating the crack you'd have got for doing it. There you go. We can imagine you doing that, Lulu Ballatini, as well. Somehow dancing on top of a yellow cab, a yellow New York taxi in the northwest of England. On which year? Evertonian librarian on Blue Sky talking about a kid roller skating in the library with the comments, where do you think they were? Insanity. Oh, yeah, I've seen her. I follow whoever that is. Yeah. Xanadu. Couldn't do it on Allegro, definitely not. Straight through, cheap steel. Like tin foil. Those Allegros now though, ugliest car ever. They look cute compared to modern cars. Timothy Lumsden was driving one the other day, and sorry, a brown one. Language, Timothy. Xanadu, what a reference. And it's not the Rush song either, is it? Olivia Newton-John. Tinfoil. There's an idea. Aluminium foil. They call it tin foil because it's foil and it's only tin. Auto Alex, he does have an Allegro. The white one. I'll wash it myself. Yeah, they're brilliant. They looked horrible in the 70s and 80s, but now when you see them, they actually look quite nice. When I win the Euro Millions, can we dance on the camper van? Of course. I will get a camper van big enough that the whole of the Bears paws can get up there and proper dance on it. Try it. Get it done, man. There's the Allegro, the one with the square steering wheel. I think it has got a slightly weird shape on, hasn't it? But it used to be called famously the ugliest car in the world. But it's not. Now it looks fairly cute. Because all the cars now look shit, basically. There's nothing wrong with that. There's genuinely nothing wrong with that. Where's the back end? Show us your back end, come on. Now that, I think that's a fairly cute booty. It's nowhere near as ugly as it used to be. Which shows you how nice cars used to be in the 70s and 80s. Nowadays they're so horrible that it makes that look cute. I would have one of them. Weren't they all brown? Pretty much brown and beige. There's one down the road from us in Middlesbrough. Bank manager owned it. Beige with a brown vinyl roof. And the inside was beige and brown and orange. It was vile but brilliant. 124 on the Euro Billions on Tuesday. We're having that one. We are having that one. Shoulders are shimmying just thinking about it. Asylum for Sam. A Greek holiday for Casper. Pause-mobile for me. All the books Mandy can read, which is a billion of them. Steve can retire. Lulu Ballatini can have whatever she wants. Willow trees, because they're willowy with it. It is a cute car. It used to be horrible. You're now 6 foot. I am somewhere between a smidge under 6'2" and 6'4". I think it depends on what kind of weather. True story, Freddie Mercury was taller during the summer than he was during the winter. If you win, you're going to buy us all Allegros to dance on. That'd be boss, Allegro each. Can we put numbers on them as well? So everyone's got a number. We can Allegro chase. Like the Italian job, only rarely slow. I'd go for that. Yeah, make a video of us doing that. We could show it on the new channel. Allegro racing. Well up for that. I'd buzz off doing that. That's the kind of thing we should be making on this channel. Sorry, on that channel. Up next on Bearsport TV, Allegro racing from Thruxton. Wouldn't you love it? Wouldn't you just love us? Allegretto, which is eating the cornetto in an Allegro. So the guy who got height enhancement surgery went from 6 foot to 6'6" here. What more for? Yeah, they got to break bones, haven't they, to be immobile for 6 months. My sister's boyfriend was under 6 foot when she met him. He's now 6'1", I think. He's had problems with his hips. He's had hip replacements, and when they've done them to sort of straighten them out, they've heightened them up slightly as well. Allegro dancing, we could do that. Steve, you're going to have to dream out where a certain someone's long legs finish, and not on the ground, of course. Sweet dreams. Filthy beggar, you. Height enhancement surgery, you say? If the lotto comes in, we'll get you stretched. Tomash, we'll put you on a rack, we'll get you stretched, you'll be alright. We'll get you to be a smidge under 6'2", it's the last thing we do. Weird, very weird. I think I might have that light at a slightly different angle. So that part of the room is now lit up slightly sort of yellowy orangey. And it looks weird. Looks weird, man. And that looks yellow. It looked orange earlier, now it looks yellow. But it looks orange on the screen. I don't get this. I don't get what's going on, it's weird. Oh, I didn't put that on, did I? Forgot about that. Shite. Utter shite. There's always something, I miss something every single time. I'll put me behind the bar. Has an ad just played? If it has, I apologise profusely. I think I just pressed the wrong thing. Ad break it was. Sorry, that was me. I'll remove that. In fact, I'm going to remove that now. That shouldn't be there. Delete. There you go, it's been moved. That might be what I did the other day as well. I apologise for that. Yeah, that might be what happened last time as well. Not on vertical, yeah, that weird. Alpecin grey attack, what are they trying to tell me? Seeing as though obviously there is a hint of grey there, isn't there? At the tempule. Yeah, they break one or two or both leg bones and you can gain up to a good half foot. But 6 inches. Girl, you went to school with a dwarfism, she had it at boarding school, now she looks like a short lady. Alright. No ad there. What's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah, I've deleted the button. It was a button there, but odd. Do you insert metal rods and turn a screw 1mm a day to stretch it? The new bone does fill in because it's very, very quick at doing that. Knits together. Horrible, though, but yeah. So it's got to, if you want to play in the NBA, Tom Ash, you have to get it done, man. You're on PC, no ad, phone, horizontal, got ads. Ah, right. Right, well, I can say apologise for that. I didn't mean to press it. I've got rid of it now. I thought that was something else and it wasn't. No, there's nothing on that page, so we should be alright. On phone, no ad. One guy from the US went from 5'5" to 6 foot, but he had it done twice. He had 2 years walking like a 90-year-old. Yeah, in stride you can have some lottery winnings as well. Of course. Halo frame. Is that what that's called? Is it a halo frame? Is that how you did it, Louise? Is that how you did it? You were a normal 5'8", got a halo frame. Next thing you know, you were 11 foot 12 and willowy with it. Very random, it is. I'll look through the stats on this in a couple of days' time and see whether it made a difference or not, but that's not what we're here for with this. Ads before it starts, yes, but that's to make sure that when it goes to a VOD, a video on display, a video on demand, sorry, it then got adverts on as a normal video, but no ads during the actual stream. Not here to try and cash in on people. Maybe on BPTV it'll be ads all the time, permanently. Should have got yours straightened. Never too late. Lotto comes in, we'll get you straight-legged. If you do, imagine how much taller you're going to be if they're straightened. Jesus, man. You have to get your front door amended, won't you? Like a normal door, but then like a semicircle over the top so you can get your head in it and all kinds. Lulu from the LA Lakers, telling you. I should have got my nose straightened after it got smashed a bit, shouldn't I, really? I might not have had the same breathing problems. You want it to be taller, but not enough to do all of that. That's not worth it, is it? Not worth it. Got to be comfortable in the skin that you're in. That's the main thing, isn't it? I wanted to be shorter for a couple of years. I was sick of it. Back in the late 80s, 6'4" was huge. And I hated it. My shoulders were always sagging. I was always sort of hunched over, trying to disappear. Then one fella, who was also tall in the pub that we had in Halewood, just went, no, stand up straight. Put his hand in my back, pushed my shoulders back. I went, no, stand up to your full height, otherwise you'll have back and neck problems for the rest of your life. Don't be scared of being tall. And I wasn't scared of him or anything like that, but I had enough respect for him where when he said, do this, I would do it. So I started walking bolt upright. I never really had any back or neck problems or shoulder problems until he made me sit at a desk that was too short in work. And then I was hunched over and it really ruined me. But apart from that, all through my life, bolt upright. Don't be scared of your height, whatever your height is. And don't wish for the other side of it. Don't wish to be tall when you're short. Don't wish to be short when you're tall. Love the skin you're in, man. Unless you're wearing someone else's skin, like a face mask. Don't love that. There's a good point. Unless you go into the same kind of levels as some of these people where you're getting everything changed, constantly getting it changed. If you're constantly getting your face changed and your body changed and stretched and squeezed and things amended, there's a problem with who you are inside, not the way you look on the outside. Sort that out first and see what you feel like afterwards. Your granddad said the same to you. It's right, just stand to your full height, because otherwise you will end up with constantly hunched over. It's not good for you. Hurts your muscles, it hurts the skeleton. Shoulders back, chest out. Be proud. And then with having long legs as well, I used to walk really quickly. So being bolt upright and walking quickly looked probably like I was heading towards war every time I went anywhere. Tabbing or yomping, depending on where you're at. And yeah, it's the same with industry. Lots of those folks don't feel like they have a choice, or didn't not that long ago. I get that completely. But there are people who just constantly doing it. Katie Price, over here, Jordan. Very pretty girl when she was young. And then has just had surgery after surgery after surgery after surgery. To the point where she barely looks human. And it doesn't make her feel any better. Because she's constantly doing it. Constantly getting married, divorced, remarried, divorced, married, divorced. A new face, new boobs, butt lift, butt taken back down, new nose, 17 ears on her back, I don't know. It's fucking stupid. People like that need to sort out where the issue's coming from. Yeah, it is too much after a while. And there's no going back from it. Once you've reached that tipping point, that's it. Constantly jumping to reach the cupboard. Esther, I get that. I do get that. But at the same time, if you are taller, that comes with other issues. Sore backs, sore shoulders. Legs can be a pain as well at times. Constantly covered in rain, not your own rain, but the other rain from other people that are walking past you. The actress from Dirty Dancing, Jennifer Grey, the nose job didn't do anything good for her. I always liked the way she looked before she had the surgery, because it made her look unique. I always thought you could tell straight away that's Jennifer Grey, and it sort of suited her. And then she got it changed and looked generic and stopped getting jobs. I mean, if she felt happier with it, but I don't get it, man. Just to get more jobs, and it worked the other way around. It's cute, isn't it? Like a kid trying to get attention. What do you want? That bottle out, that bottle of wine out of there now. You met Katie Price when she was still Jordan, distinctly average looking. Maybe that's why she was doing it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe the jobs that she was in, or she was about to go into, she felt she needed to do that, but it's just stupid, isn't it? Very complicated. Not cute. Can't use half the cupboard. Now. But I bet you can use the bottom half of the cupboards that are low down, which I struggle to. If there's anything in the back of the low cupboards, I can't get to it. Whereas I can get to everything in the top ones. Mate who's 2 metres, 6'7", says he runs a cobweb removal service whenever he comes to a door. Yeah, I used to get nicknamed Get the Ball Off the Roof. Where's Al? Get the ball off the roof. Where he is. You change the light bulb for us. Seen any of the Take Them Swimming comparison pics? Yeah, a 28-year-old with Botox doesn't look younger. Sad people feel they have to do it. I've said this to my daughter when she was talking about getting lip fillers. I didn't really have a go with her, but just like, please think about this. When I was young, when I was a youth, rich middle-aged women or rich old women used to pay a fortune to get facelifts to try and make them look like young girls. And it never really worked. It always looked fake. Now you've got young girls paying a fortune to look like old women paying a fortune to look like young girls. I don't get it. You've already got what they're trying to get. Why are you... just, you'll grow into it. If you stick with it, you will grow into who you are at some point, or later on in your life you think, I wish I hadn't have done that. Can't see a thing in a concert with all those giants elbowing your way to the front, but you've got an excuse to go to the front. That's the main thing. Is it only in star? Is that why tall men like short women so they can use all the kitchen cupboards? It could be. There may also be different reasons. But yeah, it's space utilisation, isn't it? That's exactly what it's down to. In the wanted ads, wanted woman 4'11" or lower. Why do you want a woman 4'11" or lower? I've got a Breville toasty maker and I can't find it in the cupboard. We need to split up. Why? You found the Breville toaster, I don't need you anymore. Too much scrutiny in the whole world. You know, the internet connected bits could possibly see you. I was going to say, but look at me, but I am getting yeah, I'm getting a face job, aren't I? I'm getting plastic surgery, so. But who am I to judge? I'm getting it done, but mine's done for a particular reason, innit? Might have been face ache. It's eye-opening when the makeup comes off. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. But you see, that's the kind of thing that to me speaks volumes. I've seen many a lovely lady, without makeup and they look fantastic. Then there's the ones that look like two completely different people. And it's like, what? How have you gone from that to that? How? What? How? I don't get it. Cousin's daughter came home after turning 18, having in secret gotten the chesticles enlarged. Cousin was mad as hell and so disappointed. Yeah, imagine saving up in secret for something like that. It's the kind of thing, if you're that age as well, 18, if you're 17 leading up to 18, before you get it done, you've got to speak to someone about that. Why are you getting it done? What are the reasons why? I know you can get stuff like that undone, can't you? You can get a reversal, but no. And if you keep wishing that you had, I wish I had just this, I wish I had just that. Just this and just that turns into just this, that, and that. And before you know where you are, you're like that Bride of Wildenstein, aren't you? Just fucking mad, man. I don't get it. I just don't. Especially with young girls. And I suppose in general, I don't get it. But when it's your own daughter, who I know I've got to say she's pretty and she's the most beautiful person who's ever walked the planet. But to me, she is anyway. I don't get why you should be thinking of getting anything done. Why? For fuck's sake. Of course, if she got it done, I would have to support her, but I'd rather she didn't. But then it's not my choice, it's theirs, so there's that, isn't it? You've got a few girls that have had reductions. No one that young having increases. See, that I understand. Young girls who have been overly blessed. That must be a horrific thing to deal with. Being overly sexualised from a young age as well. I can understand why that would happen, but yeah. And I can imagine if you go and speak to like a psychiatrist or something, or someone to deal with before you get it done, they'd be quite happy saying you're doing this for the right reasons. Breast with silicone in doesn't feel like the real deal. You don't like it personally? Don't think I've ever felt fake ones, to be honest. Mind you, I don't think I've felt any for a while. Last time I felt a tit was when I fell off my bike. Society norms and pressures. Exactly, it is. So what do we do about that, Lulu Bellatini? All of us need to stop putting pressure on people to be a certain way. I think we're doing slightly better with things like, I don't know, magazines. Not every woman who's in a magazine these days is a size 0. I think we're getting used to seeing women especially, of all shapes and sizes. That's better than it was when I was younger, I know that. But even so, yeah, we need to change that, the whole idea behind it. You haven't seen Katie Price since? Well, you saw a picture of it, and oh yeah, your therapist told you. Yeah, that was not a good photo. Yeah, don't look for that. Your mum's childhood friend had a reduction. And she said she could fit in a Mini Cooper afterwards. Finally, normalise normal and different. That's the thing. Trying to explain to youngsters, everyone is supposed to be unique. I hate, if you go to Liverpool, 99% of the women look the same. And they all look like the bass player in the Muppets. You know, the girl with the orange face and the big long eyelashes and blonde hair. They all look like that. I just really don't get it. It's normal to be different. Some are short, some are tall. Some are thin. Some are more hefty. Male, female. We are who we are. Embrace who you are. Just don't do it in public, because you will get dragged away doing that. Until you take him swimming. Yeah, at which point he looks slightly different. When the eyelashes are off and half the face is now white and the other half's orange. It's mad, isn't it? I don't get it. I'm doing it to look fit. For fucking who? I'm sure half of these girls in Liverpool who do this, they're not doing it for fellas. I reckon they're doing it to impress other women. That's all it is. So very few people I know like that look, but you're all getting it. Why is it? Because it looks great. Who told you that? My mate who looks exactly like me. Just fucking be yourself. We had my sister's mate. Absolutely incredibly stunning young girl, genuinely. She used to go out with footballers. That kind of level of pretty, you know what I mean? And I don't know what she's done, but fucking hell, she looks insane. All in this chase to be something. You don't need that. You've got footballers chasing after you. You look sound, and now all of a sudden just looks like I don't know, but their choice, isn't it? Cat has just bounced down the stairs with a toy in his mouth, carried it through to the kitchen whilst meowing with his mouth full. Go ahead, Zom lid. Your clothing catalogues with diverse shapes. Now kids see AI bodies. That's the other thing, isn't it? We just got to that point where they were putting actual humans of different shapes and sizes in, and then, yeah. Oh, it's fucking mad. Excuse while you die in a puddle of cues. Your last two were censored with a capital F. What's going on here? Sort it out, YouTube. That ends. The two before that one. And before that one. It's bizarre, isn't it? I think it tosses a coin. Should we let this one through? Balls to it. If you hadn't got into older people's nursing, you'd have gone into eating disorders. Body dysmorphia is an evil thing and needs all the attention and support it can get. It does, definitely 100%. It's just mad. Oh, hang on, I just seen Esther.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Esther. Pics, Tom, pics. Saw a girl doing a makeup on Insta. She put 5 layers of foundation on. That's before powder, contour, blusher, eyeshadow. That's more than you put on for a film. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, kind of amazing to see people transform, but not for daily use. Can you not just be yourself? Yes, he even sang about it, didn't he? In Owner of a Lonely Heart. Be yourself. Yeah. Give your free will a chance. You can. And don't hold yourself up against some kind of standard that you possibly cannot reach. There's only a small percentage of people in the world who can reach whatever the standard is, this top level standard that magazines used to have, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Just be yourself. Find what is the most attractive thing about yourself. and it'll be something unique, something no one else has got. Supermodels will not come close to being what you are. That's what it is. Find out what it is. Everybody's got something. Level 42 is coming nearer. Mark King, king at base. I'll have to remember to do it. You know what I'm going to have to put an entire page just of levelling up celebrations, aren't I? Because people are getting closer to these things now. You're never into wearing foundation except for special occasions. Can't imagine young people doing it on the daily. They do as well though, don't they? The full, cannot leave the house without a full face of makeup. Even putting the bins out, fully done. Why? I don't get it. Well, you wear a hat. And you wear glasses. Yeah, I know I do. Trying to cover as much of my fucking face up as possible. You know what I mean? So I don't scare people. Hang on. Oh. Right. Be prepared. He's adopted a box. Cuteness overload. Oh, look at the mingos Duarte Delgado más guapo del mundo, eh? Look at that. What? Do you know what, seriously, that to me, it looks like he's saying, what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Come on, what are you thinking? Go on, tell me what are you thinking about? El Domingo, man. El Domingo. Isn't he purdy? Ain't he purdy? Gorgeous. Always gorgeous. Really seems like it's an obligation for some folk. It absolutely is, isn't it? Maybe women wear makeup because beards and tashes to cover up frowned on. Could be. Yeah. Now there's an emoji, it is. If it fits, I sits. Excuse me, Mandy, excuse me. Not stopping you. You're not going full Brian Blessed up there, are you? Top of Mount Pendle. Did you love boxers? There's a YouTuber from Australia, a Japanese lad, and he bought his cat this amazing, not even just a scratching post, it was like a little village inside his flat, and the cat was just in the box. He had to cut holes in it so he could put his head out and all kinds. Proper. God, you don't have to wear makeup. I'm sure Steve is as well. It'd be an absolute nightmare getting mascara out of his beard. Absolutely. Try reading it properly. No, I'm reading it funnily. I read what I read. Yeah. See what you see. See what you see. Got to be cruel to be funny, Mandy. Got to be cruel to be funny. The visuals you involuntarily saw in your mind. You can just make a square on the floor and they sit. You can. Love it, don't they? Do you love it? I was the same myself as a kid. Give me a set of cars, little dinky cars, and a shoebox. I'll make myself a garage out of it and just play all day long. Like how the character is just stubborn. They are great. Cats know their mind, don't they? They know their minds. Dogs are happy to be alive. Dogs are just anything. What is it? Full of energy. Cats, no. Drink from the tap, go to boxes. Oh, you are ruled. Those who think they aren't, you are. You are. Oh, question for the lovely ladies. Do you ever remember peppermint foot rub from, was it Body Shop? Is that still a thing? Where'd you get it from? Yeah, everyone's trying to jump on the keys. Health education, yep. Can't help knowing these things very graphically. Unfortunate. Knowledge is power, but sometimes it can also be, oh no. You got to. True story. Oh. We are prude, anglais, and coy Dutch. Randy Dane. Randy Dane sounds like someone, I don't know, a country artist, doesn't he? From Texas. Welcome on stage, Randy Dane. It's a very, very good combo. The European ideal is that, isn't it? Take a pinch of prude English, a soupçon of coy Dutch, and a length of Randy Dane. We're all right. Randy Dane's acoustic set at Toronto 72 was incredible, it was. You got a kazoo halfway through and someone shouted Judas. Google it, somebody will sell Footlotions. I will do. I was just asking on the off chance that some of the lovely ladies might have known. I need moist feet for me revitive. And I like that peppermint stuff because it tingles. Mind you, I'm about to put like 240 volts through my feet, so that tingles enough, I suppose, doesn't it? I don't believe you. A liar, a liar. Blows kazoo. Nice lad, kazoo. Oh man. The way else got mad, you've got plenty of prudish folk there as well in Jutland. Probably why you are the way you are. Let's provoke a little bit. Yeah. Throwing a bit of vinegar into the salad. That's not even a saying, is it? I'm losing the fucking plot here completely. Oh, the whale's gone mad. Whale's gone mad. Where's my other? I know, you throw a bit of vinegar into the salad. I don't know. Stuff comes up and I don't know where it comes from. I like him. He throws a bit of vinegar into the salad. Vinegar and salad does sound like a bad cop show from the 70s, it is. I'm Bob Vinegar, and I'm Steve Salad. And you're fucking Nick, mate. But then again, I suppose in salad, you do have vinaigrette, so it's near enough, isn't it? Just vinegar on its own is not the same, no. That's spoiling it. There you go. That's the reason why I said it. This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Yeah. Right, so when the screen is clean, you know what that means, apart from... And now on Bears Paws TV, it's time to dance.
Getting a hot tub for a boat.
that's that.
Hoo-yah!